live. I have a few
while
more
we wait
things.
for everything to start, I'm just gonna continue deleting old wallpaper engine shit. Because why not?
Oh shit, that's not right. Oh, that's not right. Oh, that's not right.
Are we doing the roll 20 thing again today?
Yes. Oh god, hang on. Ah. Secrets were possibly revealed.
Well, if it was about the campaign, I definitely didn't see it.
Which is a
No,
good
man,
thing.
I guess we're not watching that
VOD. God damn it! No, there were no real secrets handled at that point. Let's see if I can make sure that this is.
But boy, if we do get past the part where it's safe to watch the VODs, let us know.
It's like 2 seconds in.
Yeah, 2 seconds in. Well, that's it for spoilers.
Well, that concludes our session today because Dominic made a big old oopsie.
Yeah,
Oh,
even the
God.
title is giving away what the big bad evil guy is.
Yeah, who the big bad evil guy is, where he is, how to kill him, you know, all the twists and turns of everyone's personal quests all laid out directly in front of us.
Gaming.
So, yeah, anyway.
God damn it. How did I know? How did I know Parker was going to say gaming? Now
everyone's going to know I'm a prince. I'm kidding.
I wish you could rename the fucking bug.
I forgot. Okay, so this is weird. I'm going through all of my old, like, so Doug, I need to tell you, I'm going through all my wallpaper engine stuff, like, because I have not deleted a single wallpaper I have ever downloaded because I'm stupid. So I literally have pages and pages and pages of wallpaper, and my taste in wallpapers has fluctuated. Some of these are just plain shit.
Like, I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
Oh yeah, some of these are really bad.
I went from having like stylized backgrounds to now it's just my Spartan from Halo 3 with the like plague doctor mask and the like fluffy chest armor piece and the claws and everything, just standing there reloading SMG. That's all I have.
Dude, right. Okay, so right now what I got going on is I got a commission that I animated commission that we did for my mom a while back. It's a picture. I think we've sent that picture before. The one of Paladin Glade, Dominic's Kobold character, and my mom's old like first edition D&D character sitting around a campfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I animated that. That's on one of my monitors, and the other monitor currently has no background because I'm trying to find a good one that isn't shit.
Oh god, Roll20, please don't fuck up. Just let me pack in. I don't have time for your Carpaccio. What do you mean establishing server uplink? You are... fuck off. Is it because I'm streaming and there's no fucking internet? Is that it? Is that what this is? Okay. Alright, great. I am back. I can finish putting in what I need to fucking put in. Absolutely marvelous. I'm adding I'm adding some things so that this will be easier to do later.
Alright, let me know when it's ready. I'm gonna go spend $2 to tell an anime girl to shut up.
What? Oh boy. Is Parker out there watching VTubers right now?
So...
Oh no!
Probably not great.
So Cameron, that's my current desktop background.
It's very nice. Very, very nice.
Yep, I got the angle and everything else. I just like, you know what? I'm just gonna... He's like, I could just look up some random one, but I like how my Spartan looks. It looks so nice. I'm gonna make him into a picture.
Say, what's wrong? Don't tell me what's wrong. Oh, buddy. You're all right. You can go back
playing
here
with
now,
everybody else but me.
Looks
That's
like
his
something out of
problem.
Stalker. Yeah, your Spartan looks like something out of Stalker.
Probably is. Probably where some of the design comes from.
He's probably stalking your mom.
Oh god.
Anybody remember that like old Your Favorite Martian song?
Doing your mom.
Doing your mom.
You wanna? Guy, I'm not gonna say anything because we're on stream, so I'm just gonna be a good boy.
You be good? That's impossible.
But, it's like there's a song from Your Favorite Martian. I guess it's not too bad if you sing it, but it's the stereotype song.
Oh yeah, no. Dominic would get banned from Twitch if we started singing that one.
Yeah. I won't say anything, but that's the only one that I can remember as clear as day.
Oh my god, my favorite is the beginning of the Stalking Your Mom song. I've been stalking your mom for like 2 years straight, but I'm way too shy to ask her out on a date, so I just wait in your neighbor's lawn with my camera ready and my camouflage on. But I know that I'll get plenty pics when she leaves for work at exactly 7:26.
Oh god.
I kidnapped her golden retriever. I forgot to feed her. Taking care of a dog is hard.
No, I sort of this, and I do not see like any of this armor set in, or anything like this armor set
That's
in
right.
Infinite. I'm gonna be upset. All right.
I'm gonna lose my mind at Roll20 right now.
Oh, I forgot. I have a really cool Spider-Man background that I really like. I might use that one.
Speaking of Spider-Man, have you guys seen the new movie yet?
No, haven't gotten the chance.
I watched it earlier today. It was good. It was good.
Oh,
I liked it.
Spoilers and you die.
I like seeing iFunny go from we're gonna flame this movie till it dies. This movie's gonna suck. Tom Holland sucks, and then fucking movie comes out. Their gears have changed completely. It's like, wow. It's almost as if you should wait for a movie to show you what it's got before you just mindlessly hate on it.
It's almost as if
I don't think it was as good as Endgame, but it was pretty good.
it's almost
Doesn't
like
need to be. Like, as long as it's a damn good Spider-Man movie, I'm happy. I'm a huge Spider-Man nerd, so as long as the Spider-Man aspect of a Spider-Man movie is good, I will love the hell out of it.
There was more Spider-Man aspect than usual.
I know, I got that spoiled to me, unfortunately. Because fucking iFunny doesn't know when to not post spoilers every second they can get.
Imagine using iFunny in 2021.
I still do, mainly because I fucking hate Reddit and never want to touch it ever again, and I don't use Twitter for fucking memes, and I'm never touching Facebook for it.
Reddit is the bad
I
website.
might as well just keep using iFunny because I can literally load it up, scroll through a couple of memes without having to go through any bullshit, and then just close it whenever I want to. It is a convenient way to view memes, so I still use iFunny. And if anybody wants to flame me for that, and also fuck off with that part of the ship, part of the crew crap. Everybody knows the stupid app exists.
That has not been relevant for a long time. Also, I can still see my.
What's going on?
Don't mention the forbidden app on any other platform. It's like, yeah,
Y'all are terrible. Okay, I think I have everything that we need. Shit, I forgot to tweet. I haven't been doing this for long enough. I keep forgetting that I need to tweet this out.
Alright, what should I do? Halo, Spider-Man, or Fallout background?
Wario.
I don't have one of those, Dusty. I don't.
Rip a dip.
I also have a Clone Wars background here that I don't remember downloading, but it's cool as shit.
Okay, hashtag planes and quests is live.
Wow, that is a really edgy wallpaper of Natsu. I'm gonna remove that one. Let's get that out of here. I don't even remember downloading that one. Why did I even do that?
Infinite cringe.
It probably was one I just forgot to delete while downloading wallpapers to see how they look. Because that's the one problem with Wallpaper Engine is that they don't let you preview how a wallpaper is going to look on your computer before you download it. Like, you have to download it and put it to a display before you can actually see what it looks like. You know what? I'm just going to choose for everybody. We're going with fucking Halo.
Yay, Halo Squad.
I figured you'd probably decide on that.
I mean, I have a really cool Fallout background here, and I also have a really cool Spider-Man background, but Fallout, Halo.
We go. And now I am done off of Twitter on my main account.
Yo, bada bow.
Now he has to do his 28 burners.
Fuck!
28 burners. Why do you have burners account on Twitter? Because I like triggering people and I keep getting banned.
Jeepers. I needed to fill out the rest of
I'm one of
Boga's
those
sheet.
guys.
Oh my god.
So, is everybody here?
Dominic, can you link the Roll20? Opera for some reason didn't save Roll20 onto my history.
Well, you had to
Yeah,
sign
it doesn't
in.
like Roll20.
Yeah.
I know. Can you just link it to me really quick? Because I would like to just get to where I need to go.
I really don't want to because I'm afraid it's gonna fucking mess some stuff up.
When you invited us to the thing, and it sent me that link.
No, what I'm talking about is...
Still there. Never mind.
Yeah, so there.
Right up.
Yeah, it's still there. No, I swapped browsers. So my
Same here.
Hang on, I need to...
I don't use Firefox anymore. I use Opera GX.
Oh, I don't use Google Chrome no more. I now use Opera GX.
Dude, Opera's fucking awesome. Like, I don't give a... Not sponsored, but having a browser that lets me control how much RAM it takes up is amazing.
Yep.
Because I've been playing a lot of Skyrim VR, and, like, if I was running with Firefox or with Google Chrome, I would not be able to play it. Because VR games take up a lot of my computer space, and I can't run literally any browser or anything on my computer if I'm playing VR. And with Opera, I could. Because I could make it so, like, nope, you take up one megabyte. That's it. That's all you take. And Opera's like, cool, dude. That works for me.
I'll work with it.
So everybody is here and we're ready to go, right?
I believe so.
I believe so.
Very cool. So I don't see why we shouldn't just jump right into it while I'm just pulling up everybody's little stat thing here, because Lord knows that it is going to be necessary to track all of your HP. Skibbity-bop up. Anyway, so I usually do the recaps. Does anybody else want to do the recap, or do you guys want me to recap?
Sure.
It's usually thematic for the DM to do it.
Well, then I will recap. So, last time, you guys woke up after your nice little nap, having had a spiritual journey, sans Jamberman, who did not have a spiritual journey, and in fact was passed out the entire time. But you guys learned that it would probably not be a good idea to go wandering the desert on a quest to find absolutely nothing, when... and your friendly captain did tell you of a very strange place that he heard about from his childhood. You guys followed his advice and used his clues to reach a strange set of ruins up upon some snow-capped mountains far to the north in the desert area here, high enough that there is plenty of snow going around, despite the climate around you. As far as anything else goes, you guys managed to get yourselves moving through the ruins at a decent speed. Boga got a little bit sick, and now that you've found a camp of kobolds, you've learned that it's actually a sickness that's striking them, and these goopy, dangerous creatures were actually the kobolds themselves. Though some of you figured that out right away. Anyway, now the kobolds tell you that they can create a cure for the plague if there is a way for you guys to go deep, deep into the ruin and slay the creature that started the plague in the first place, so that the smartest among them can make a vaccine and or cure. And that is where we left off. You guys are all gathered.
Finished. Roll 20 fully loaded.
Very nice. Fantastic. So, you guys find yourself amongst the camp of the nervous and, quite frankly, probably well afraid of the current situation, kobolds.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was attempting to kick down the fucking door.
You actually hadn't yet, because we did end, but, yes.
That's what I was gonna do. Sorry.
Well, you guys are free to go.
Well, I think before we progress further, real quick, I got one last question. I need some clarification from Kirik. Is that the name?
Who?
The leader, the person that we were, or the smart one, the one that green, the one that we're talking to.
The cobalt leader that we were talking to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why?
I need to ask a.
Why do I not have... I have lost their name. What the fuck?
Rick?
No, Steven. I know what you're doing. If I hear another fucking pufferfish, you're getting server muted and out of here.
What you knew it was a pufferfish?
Do you think I wouldn't recognize that
You
dumb
haven't heard
shit
that
at...
before?
You think I wouldn't understand that noise was that stupid carrot-eating pufferfish? Yeah.
You mean carrot perishing?
I was hoping you didn't know.
Yeah, nice try. If I hear another sound effect come from your fucking ass, I am server muting you.
It's okay, I
As soon as
closed it.
Steven joined the call and I saw a Steam notification that said Steven is on SoundPad, I knew what was coming.
Yeah, I also saw that pop up, and I was like, uh-oh. So I don't have the kobold leader's name anywhere, because apparently I'm fucking stupid. So, her name is now...
Are you okay, Dominic? Do you need to talk?
No.
Was it
Not okay.
Was it this in the chat? Tickrick?
I don't... Hang on. Ah, God, I have to scroll so far down.
I was thinking to myself, why...
Oh, yes, it was Tikyik. Thank you. How did I forget that? Did you have it, like, in a note?
No. Well,
Yeah.
I remember you sent us that we got the note from them. Person from the wall in the tier room couldn't find, and we.
No, wait. That is not. Wait, is
Harley,
it?
do we need to spell Goodberry?
I have no idea. That was the only name that I have available.
The answer is no, Steven.
We don't
Okay.
need Goodberry.
Ocularis is literally the giver of life, and he
Well,
is amazing.
I guess I don't know the name. I just gotta ask the question to them.
Just want to make sure I'm not fucking stupid.
Okay.
Good luck with that, Lamau.
Why do I not see my own fucking... Oh, yes. Okay, so yes, it is Tikyik, because I literally fucking... Life is bad. Life is strange. Hashtag not sponsored. Anyway, that was that. What was the question?
Okay, the question was, okay, so for Boga, you said that moving can cause the infection to spread a bit more, or at least you kind of implied that kind of thing. Now, is that moving of the joints or just moving in general?
This one thinks it's probably exertion and adrenaline. Progression is probably slow when the body is not working so hard.
Okay, so just keep Boga relaxed and he should be fine.
Boga is looking incredibly stressed out, which seems like it's not a very good idea. So, and upon hearing this, he lets out a hefty and just kind of like tries to calm himself a little bit. Why is my hello? Anyway,
did I try for persuasion to kind of or something to?
No, he looks just fine. He's doing his best to calm himself.
Yeah, I'll just tell him, okay, relax, just breathe, just think happy thoughts, just do whatever you can until we can get to that.
Boga heard.
I know. I'm just reassuring.
Boga is still high enough to hit you in the ass with something long and painful.
Okay, now I want to. Okay, good. Now I want to kick down the door.
Group effort. Everybody get in like a conga line and just kick the door at the same time. Sorry, I don't know.
Just shoot the door, but you know.
All right, who was that? Who was the one? Who was the one who just was listening to some anime girls do something?
Not me.
Wasn't me.
Actually.
Which one of you motherfuckers?
Steven says it
I
wasn't me, actually.
Don't know.
It wasn't.
I know. I thought it was funny because it's usually
The only thing I have running is the stream.
This is my frickin' frick right now. And on my other screen it's Discord.
No, so. Steven, you're gonna fuck up our internet!
It's not like it matters, we don't have to watch it.
Well, I was just trying to show that I don't have anime girls on my wall.
No, I trust you. Don't.
The next time I have anime girls going into my ear, I am launching a full-on investigation, and we're gonna have to stop the stream. Do I have to write down the rule that you don't listen to, watch, or play anything when you play this game? Because if I have to write that down, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Good.
I have Taskmaster running.
Back to the good thing. Are you guys busting down the door? And who, collaboratively or not, is going to bust down the door?
No tie.
We'll go watch.
I'd say most likely me. Because I'm the strongest.
Okay,
I'm the weakest, so I'll help.
Sebastian and Kunj.
Harley, we just sleep in your hut, right?
No.
That's highly dependent on the situation. Sebastian slept in a stable because he didn't want to pay for an in-room.
Running low on money. All right, I'm.
Anyway, so the two of you collaboratively kick the door down and reveal another room similar to the one that you were just in, with several braziers and the like. You really didn't have to do much because the kobold leader did just unbar the door for you, and so kicking the door open, you kind of just do it with relative ease.
Oh wow!
I feel like I did minimal effort, and then Sebastian just come here. Boom!
He just literally kicks it like he's in a fucking kung fu movie. The things nearly fly out of the wall. The room seems relatively empty, and at current, whoops, I need to quickly pull up some stuff for my own benefit here. Very, very nice.
Hui hui.
Okay. So, this room again, pretty empty. The braziers are still lit, which means that it hasn't been too long since this place was boarded up. And there are an additional set of doors just ahead of you.
You're cutting out, Dom.
Yeah, you're cutting out pretty bad.
Ruh-roh.
Better internet.
Yeah, I would like to download better internet. Hell, if I could download more RAM, it'd be nice.
It would be. You should try.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh God, I almost did an advertisement.
There is another. Were you about to suck off Opera GX again? Because I'm gonna.
Yes.
I will leave this room and come beat your ass.
Download more internet today.
I was actually.
Anyway, there's another door. Though you do notice that there are there are a couple of columns here that are once again depicting kind of the same thing that you've seen throughout this place. Though this one is not so heavily damaged, being close enough to the to the main camp. So this one definitely, you can tell these are carvings crudely made by what appear to be the kobolds who live here.
Gaming.
I am tunnel visioned right now. My goal is to cure Boga. That is the only thing important to me. If looting can be done later.
Tunnel vision.
What's going on in my brain.
Tunnel vision ahoy. I'm guessing we're busting down another door.
Yes.
You absolute buffoon. We don't care about your story.
You little tiny man! I could kick you like a football.
I will investigate for information, but I'm not going to investigate for loot at the moment.
Dominic proceeds to party wipe.
I really,
Bam!
I really want to find a time where we can do Operation Cannonball. I really want to so bad.
So as you move forward and kick down the door, you find another hallway stretched just before you.
Going in. Except first,
maybe
I'm gonna apply pressure with the tip of my sword to the space in front of us, checking for obvious pit traps.
Sebastian, as you start to apply and poke at the ground with your sword, something you stop for a second and realize is that, the tip of your main weapon for attacking is probably not the best thing to be jabbing into a stone floor.
I'm not jabbing.
He breaks your sword.
If you're gonna put any significant pressure. Yes, if you're going to apply pressure with your sword, you are going to put in unneeded strain on your weapon.
I sheathe the sword and use the blunt end of my hammer. Does that make you feel better?
Slightly. You fucking idiot. Yeah. I didn't punish you for this last time, but I'm definitely gonna do it. If you're gonna go, you're essentially just going to start jabbing the floor.
You know what? Fine then. I'm gonna reach into my side pouch and start smacking the floor with my hand pickaxe. There. Smack the floor in front of me with my hand pickaxe.
Okay. You start smacking the floor up and moving up, and you get through the entirety of this particular hallway without triggering any traps.
Huzzah.
So this one appears to be safe. You approach the next set of doors, and once again, this set of doors appears to have been barred. You can see a stone bar that is kind of stretched across and kind of chunked in to either side of the wall. Though, as you kind of test it, you could move it out of the way pretty easily.
Okay, so then I guess lift the bar up. I'm gonna lift the bar.
You remove the bar.
Gonna prop it up against the wall and peek in.
Okay. Make me a perception check, as well as a stealth check, Sebastian.
What's my? That's double not good. I shouldn't be the one doing this.
You sure you don't want me
or
ours to be doing this?
It's too late.
Oh God.
It's too late. I'm a fucking dumbass. I'm sorry.
Let's have those rolls, Cameron.
I'm working on it. I have to find my modifiers so I can plug them into Roll20 really quick.
You had a week. I say having to have had 5 minutes at the start of this session.
The dice roller. I'm using that. That's my fucking perception check. Suck my ween vagine.
You don't have any modifiers to that?
No.
Ugh.
I get a
Well,
+0
still,
on my wisdom.
as
Gamer moment.
you open up the door a little bit, roll me your stealth check as well.
So stealth, I get disadvantage on, right? Because I'm wearing adamantine.
Yep.
Adamantine half plate is what I'm wearing. So
seeing him doing this, I'm just readying my shadow blade.
I'm just gonna roll this twice. So I got
not insanely bad.
Not insanely bad. So I got a 14.
Yeah. So you begin to move the door, and you pretty quickly realize, wait, hold on a second, this isn't what I should be doing, and you start to do it a little bit slower. Luckily, as your ears and your eyes kind of move into this room, and you open the door enough to get a good look inside, you definitely hear a lot of groaning, you hear a lot of grunting and breathing, and some skittering, though definitely it is accentuated with wet slops, as you can imagine that things... Oh no, did I break roll 20? God, okay, come on.
Great
Yes.
description.
Yes. There's the room. Very nice. On the northern end of this room, there are several what appear to be makeshift pens. You can see large wooden gates. Looks like they were meant to obviously hold something in. And excuse me, this is gonna take
You're cutting out really bad.
How? I am living a normal life. Our bitrate is shit. Are you kidding me? We're running at like less than... do we not have enough internet to do this properly today? Is that what this is?
I don't know, man.
Do I have to call our internet service provider? Christ, yeah, I'm just noticing that the stream itself is bouncing erratically between like 3,000 kbps and fucking 800. So
yeah, just checking my Discord MS, I'm at like 378 MS. Like constant.
Well, if this continues to be a problem, we may have to postpone until I can call our shit service provider.
Okay.
Anyway, so let me see if I can actually get this done, though I literally cannot. There we go.
Try to pass this fucking combat encounter without our internet.
That's not how big he's supposed to be, so don't freak out.
Oh my gosh, he's so big!
He's huge! Just like me.
Our characters watch and slowly build up PTSD as we see things appear in the world really big and then shrink. Shrink down and are particularly placed in locations as we watch in terror.
Oculars thinks he drunk the wrong liquid. That's not right. I'm checking my vials.
And then one day the thing's gonna be small, and then it's gonna become really huge. That's gonna be the eventuality.
Oh, that's a lot of bad guys, mate.
Yeah, this is a very big room, full of very big boys.
Yeah, we really should have saved Operation Reach Sneer.
God damn it! Hang on, I'm gonna make life so much easier for myself.
Well, I mean, we still have an opportunity. I mean, they haven't
Why?
seen me, have they?
Why? Why are you doing this to me, Roll20? I'm gonna actually destroy you mentally. Fuck off. You didn't delete any of these things, so get out, and you get out, and you. Alright, I'm gonna make life... If I place these in different places, I don't even give a shit.
Well, while Dominic does that, Steven, dude.
What up?
I'm really excited. So... You know how we haven't played Phasmophobia in a long time?
Yes.
Well, that's because I've been working really hard on getting the Oculus Quest working, and now I've got VR working perfectly on my computer, and I'd love to play Phasmophobia in VR.
Sounds like you're gonna piss yourself.
Yeah,
I don't
hate
give
your
a shit.
fucking life, dude.
Yeah, I know. I don't care. I want to do it. I want to.
Yeah, I'll join you guys for that if you want to do that sometime.
That sounds
Hell
fucking
yeah.
amazing. Thank you, Parker.
If you find a time, like just name it, and I'll come and play fucking Phasmophobia again. Now that I've got my headset working.
Tomorrow.
Because tomorrow, hell yeah.
I don't work tomorrow.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Because I've been modding the shit out of Skyrim VR. And
Okay.
it's way more stable than I thought it was going to be.
I have work till like
God.
6 o'clock, but I could probably join you guys after that.
Okay.
I wish I had a
VR
second headset so
phasmophobia?
I could join you guys, but I can't because headsets are expensive, and I'm
Losers
currently
aren't
the
allowed
one.
to play with us.
How about you lose this dick?
Like, Dominic, you don't have
I'm
to
kidding.
play Phasmophobia with a VR headset. You can play
You're
it
right.
with it.
But
Yeah,
where's the fun in
that's-
that?
that's a-
Look at
I
the
want to scream at the
scads of
ghosts in VR. Anyway, so as you're opening this door, you notice that absolutely you aren't seen. Though it seems like the motion did get a couple of those creatures, which you now recognize to be these drippy, plagued kobolds, nearly completely covered in just this weird goop. So,
So how tall are you, Jamberman?
I think I have it on my sheet somewhere. Let me check. I am 4 cheese wheels tall.
I'm
Cheese wheel.
sorry.
That is such an American measurement. That is such an American measurement. I
Are you
swear
4 feet
to God.
tall?
I am 4 cheese wheels tall.
How big is a fucking cheese wheel?
That's up to your imagination.
We'll say a
Depends
Skyrim
on the
cheese wheel.
cheese. That still
Or is it
depends
a
on the cheese.
That's true.
Brie.
Cheddar.
Brie? I remember Brie's
That's
one of the
Parmesan.
smaller ones, so
Who could know?
that'd be
How fucking tall are you?
about a
That's what
foot
I
of cheese
know.
wheel.
Aren't
maybe?
Parmesan
You
cheese
guys make-
wheels fucking massive?
Yes.
I asked how tall you was,
Parker's
and now
like
we're talking about
15
cheese.
foot.
I'm not even kidding. In my character sheet, my height is 4 cheese wheels.
Oh my god.
You guys are the worst.
In theory, okay.
Always.
So, Dominic,
Why?
tell me-
I didn't do that! I hate you! No, and it only changed one of them! If I write this number in here and it changes all of them, I give up. You are dead. Die. Good night. Because I'm not dealing with you.
It just fell over, dude.
Here's a new big boy. I don't, but wait, it's, if I hang on. If I write this number and it changes, I'm going to actually cry. Yay! Okay, alright, things aren't dead. Shut the fuck up. Quit pinging my monster. You're causing Roll20 to lag.
Okay.
Ping it harder!
Oh god.
Leave him alone. Ahem! Oh god. I'm gonna actually, like, lose my mind. I need to take a fucking hot drink of my water here.
God damn it.
Yeah, you be careful. Next time you do that, I'm saying you burst into the room. And then we're gonna have some real problems. Cameron, you get the fuck back in there!
Okay.
Ahem!
God, Oculars won't stop touching me.
Ahem! So, you guys managed to see... So, you managed to see, Sebastian, that this boy right here is one of those larger, more gangly, grotesque versions, while the rest of this boy... I'm gonna tint him red so you know him and he's different. These are your standard looking ones from the last time. They appear to be just the some way along. But you also notice that there are some separate looking creatures. These creatures that are within the pens are the same kind of creature, except for the base critter that got plagued appears to be some kind of a large bug, maybe akin to a kind of like a dog-sized beetle. Either way, they also appear to be afflicted with this strange little strange plague of sorts. They don't seem to have noticed you. So what's your move?
Okay, so should we Operation Breach and Clear?
I have no more fireballs.
Damn it!
I do.
Oh,
Who has
I have
fireballs?
fireball.
Oh boy.
The fire warlock here has fireball.
okay. Do we want to?
I only have 3 of them, but I could do it.
Do it. And it's not breach and clear; it's breach and sear.
I'm gonna
That's
beat.
true.
I am going
Thank
to
you for
beat your
correcting
ass.
Thank you for correcting me.
This is important.
It is. It is. It's actually very important. It's for our immersion. Okay. All right. So, I guess then, do we want Ocularis and Dusty's? I keep forgetting your character's name, Dusty. I'm sorry.
Gene.
I'm a dick.
Jin.
Oops.
Can you guys see this?
Gene.
I just rolled a die
Yeah, Jin.
as a test. You guys can't see it, yeah?
Jin. No, I
Uh,
didn't see you roll.
Wonderful.
No.
Fantastic. Now, if I do this... Yeah, you see that. I rolled a crit on a test! You guys should probably be very happy about that.
Oh yeah, where are you putting the center of it?
I mean, like,
That's what I have to figure out, isn't it?
would right here work?
You should be able to draw it with the little tool as well, so I should be able to see where
Yeah,
it
at
is.
least the center of it.
Mm-hmm.
It has a 20-foot radius, if I remember correctly. So it should cover most of the room, actually.
It's one of the few spells I actually didn't get put in yet.
Why does the advanced dice roller not allow you to roll as GM? Why?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dominic, if you want to roll as a DM, don't
Yeah,
just
if you were to-
roll with your dice.
Yeah, I
If you were
know.
to drop it, if you were to drop it right here, it would hit everything except for these two guys in the top right corner.
Which
Right,
I
felt
think
there.
I think for
Yeah.
this breaching and smear, we might actually have to enter in as we're breaching and smearing.
Dude,
Assured.
oh my god, Fireball is goddamn broken. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Well, it helps that these rooms are relatively small.
Isn't
It's
Fireball
also
an attack
broken
weapon?
because a lot of creatures have resistance to fire.
Yes.
So,
Yes, but we don't. But not these guys. They're actually. They have a weakness to fire.
Oh, so you just fucking pimp slap them then?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
God, like the last 3 combats in a row, I've just one-shot everything in the room with a fireball.
And that's because Fireball, regardless of whether a lot of creatures have resistance to fire, is fucking rotted.
It's strong.
It is
It's
like
pretty good.
the meme strength spell.
you come across a cave. What do? I cast Fireball.
Fireball.
Fireball
children-
solves everything.
Yeah,
The children that were being held captive inside are burned to a crisp.
Horrible.
Okay,
Yes,
that's fine.
but did I
It's
not
all-
also get the bandits? See? Fireball works. Fireball wins again.
You apply Schrodinger's cat. As long as we do not observe, those kids are both alive and
Oh god! Oh god!
He's
No!
right.
Don't use that kind of fucked up logic. That's not okay at all.
Cameron, I threatened to poison a village because someone made me look bad.
Yes, I'm aware of this.
This is my logic.
I'm gonna make room for Jin to move next to Sebastian.
Okay, so
It's 8 wide.
essentially, ruh-roh.
It hits everything in the room except the 2 guys in the top corner.
Yeah. Well, if it's centered here, it basically hits all these guys, but that one, sort of.
Here, hang on. Let me just do a little thing. Okay, wait.
It would.
Shh. It's okay.
Well,
Yeah, okay. You know what? Whatever. Yes, I've mapped it out. Yes, you can do that. So, Sebastian, you're gonna kick in the door, and if I remember correctly, you're going to say "Bing Bong." Was that it?
I yell "Bing Bong" at the top of my lungs as the door opens. The fireball flies past me.
So these guys are all gonna make some. These guys are all gonna make some dexterity saves. So you know what? I'm just gonna use my other online die roller because I don't want to make that many death saves.
Although, I'm just gonna point out, I think what I'm gonna do next, because I need to be the center of attention, because, well,
Where's
Make
Brock
it
Jones?
17.
because I want them to beat me up, because I have, like, the highest AC and the most health. So I'd rather have them beating me up
There
than
it
beating
is.
anyone else. So as soon as the fireball is thrown and it explodes, I'm going to like run into the room to about here, if that's cool.
To about where?
Yeah.
There?
Right here.
You're gonna get caught in it then.
Oh, would that catch me?
Yeah, because as soon as that fireball explodes, we're rolling initiative, and if you're gonna be there when that explodes,
Yeah, literally everybody except for these two guys are getting hit by it. It's pretty big.
Yeah, and I can't morph my fireball around you. If you're in it, you're in it.
That's true. I thought, okay, I was just,
I mean, you should be the first one in the room, but you're gonna be not going that deep in it.
From
Yeah,
one
I'm just-
fireball enthusiast to another, well done, sir.
Other problem with my fireball is it has to be cast to 5th level because I don't have any other spell slot levels.
ruh-roh.
I don't think that. Do you have 5th level spells as a warlock at level 11?
Yeah, that's where it caps out at. I cap at 5th level.
That's your highest level spells. That's right.
I get
because
3 spell slots.
They're not your highest level spells. They're your highest level spell slot. You can cast spells.
No, warlocks function differently.
Yeah, I know.
I have Mystic Arcanum, so I have 1 6th level spell.
Yeah.
That I can cast once per day.
I can swing a sword really hard.
Okay.
I can.
What's the DC? What's the DC for your fireball?
17.
17. Okay. Wow. Okay. So 2 of these guys are going to succeed. Wait. Whoops. I need to make one more.
May as well roll damage right now.
Yeah. Roll the damage so that I can get this done.
Okay. So that's / R space.
You can use the advanced die roller if you click on the dice icon up there. You can just select which dice.
I believe it's 8d6 plus whatever your modifiers are.
It's 10d6 because I have to cast it at a 5th level.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Also, the advanced dice roller lets you like roll multiple dice at once.
Okay, so everybody except for... Okay, so this guy succeeded, and so did... I believe it's this guy, yes. So these two succeeded. I'm just gonna mark them with this.
They're dead anyways.
We'll see about that. What's the damage?
I don't believe I add anything to it, so it's 41 damage.
Okay. Yeah, so the fireball goes off, and every single one of these guys is caught in it. And even the ones who succeeded the saving throw are burnt to a crisp. Good night.
Fireball never fails.
Yeah. So... with that in mind, the two here, these two bug-like creatures, immediately screech, and now it's initiative time. So everybody make sure to click your token and roll initiative, so that it gets changed in the order there.
Oh. Okay, so you click token. How do you? Okay.
Oh, okay. That's what. Oh,
do we click? Or is there a thing that we need to? Why is it not working?
You click initiative in the thing, slut boy.
In what thing?
What do you mean? In your character sheet.
I don't have a character sheet.
Then roll initiative elsewise, you fat fuck, and I'll change it.
Lamoa Reptix 3.
Ugh, my god.
Go to core.
Okay, what did you get? What's your... Is it 5, Jamron?
Is it initiative plus your proficiency, or am I stupid?
I'm gonna lose my mind, roll 20.
It's plus your dexterity, Cameron.
Yeah. No, I was just... My brain has been pretty... I've been focusing way too much on how Fallout D&D was working rather than regular. So I forgot that initiative doesn't really change, or your add to initiative doesn't change.
Give me the small kobold. Give me the kobold. Hello.
Dominic.
Is this going to let me roll initiative for him? Of course. Why not? Why would he? You fucker. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna roll it for him. Yeah. Let's just... Oh, life is so hard right now. Turn order, you are the worst. Thank you. Oh yeah, that was no bueno. Oh my god, the internet is just not allowing me to do anything. Change to 9. Thank you. Fuck. Leave me in peace.
I'm sorry there, man.
Can I just add you to the initiative, please? No, I can't. I'm going to lose my goddamn gourd. Add to initiative. I'm gonna beat your ass. Yay! It happened. Good. How in the world am I gonna get this added? Initiative. Roll initiative! I'm gonna lose my mind.
I rolled a 6.
Thank you, Steven. You are hereby removed from combat and you are completely safe. Thanks to your lucky roll.
I'm set. Thank God. Whew. I was worried.
I swear to God, I'm gonna roll 20. Fuck off.
So, does anybody want to fill the silence with some spooky stories?
Spooky stories of what?
It was a dark and stormy night.
And somebody's using your internet to download things illegally.
No!
You wouldn't download
Not
a car.
again, Steven!
You wouldn't
You
come in
would
an avocado.
You wouldn't download a car.
You wouldn't download a house.
You wouldn't pay for porn.
You wouldn't download a piece of art that isn't yours.
Okay, we're finally ready. Sebastian, it's your turn.
Okay, so literally the only thing left in this room are those two things up there.
No, there are secret invisible men.
Okay.
You didn't just
Thank
fireball
God,
the
I'm
rest
gonna
of them to
slash
death.
at the- Okay, I'm gonna move right here. Is the gate open?
No. In fact, the reason that these creatures are still in the pens is that the gates are closed. They are actually snarling, and the one nearest to the gate is poking its little buggy legs through, just going and clicking at
Stay
you.
here. Yeah. And I guess stab him.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab him through the gate. If there was holes.
I will let you do that if you want to roll with disadvantage on your attack roll.
With disadvantage? Oh,
yeah.
All right. Well, then actually, I'm gonna move right here. And then I guess I will take the ready action.
Okay.
See if he breaks through the gate.
Okay. And that's your turn then?
Yep.
Okay. Ocularis, it's your turn. You guys can see the fucking enemy in the turn list. Why? I guess it does not matter.
Yeah. It is what it is.
It is sure fucking something.
Room and ready to insult the bug second it steps.
Okay.
I feel bad about getting.
All right, great. With that in mind, it's now the enemy's turn. The bug is just sticking its arms through and snapping. This one here moves right up to the fence and starts trying to stick its head through the little stone fence and is just snapping and snipping and snarling. Thankfully, these kobolds were smart enough to build fences that were strong enough to hold in their animals, and the fences do not break down. Neither does the gate. So that moves us to Cooch. It's your turn.
Okay, let me just quickly do some measure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
That's
move
not
on
the ruler is not accurate, by the way. Go by
Oh,
squares.
Okay. Squares. Well. Okay. Well, then I should be fine. It's close enough. I'm gonna go to the left side of ours too, and ready my firebolt spell for whatever breaks out of there.
Okay. You take the ready action and ready your firebolt spell. Jin, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I guess I move into the room.
Good job. Good on you, mate.
Guess I'm gonna ready my Eldritch Blast.
Okay, you ready your Eldritch Blast.
The proper warlock play.
That's how it.
That's
Well,
how it be.
I think I could do it for the other side of the room too if I wanted to.
You could do it from outer space.
Not quite. I need one more feat to do that.
So it is now Boga's turn, so he's gonna...
This poor bug. Step out of that.
He's gonna move right here. I'll tell you,
forgive me
actually,
if
he is gonna move here, right next to Sebastian.
I don't know why I didn't say this earlier, but isn't he in quarantine? Why is he here?
He is not in quarantine. Sebastian
No,
vehemently refused him
I-
being in quarantine.
I didn't
Alright.
want him in quarantine because I didn't want him to be in a place where with other people who would turn then attack him, thus making him turn faster.
Jimrin, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move into the room, and unlike these cowards, I'm actually gonna cast Firebolt!
Great. It is going to have to go through the stone fence again, so I do want you to make this roll with disadvantage because it's not like they're heavily opened fences. They're pretty tight, so it's going to be a bit difficult. Plus, you're firing between your two friends, unless you want to do that whatever that thing is, safety.
That's fine.
Whatever.
I'll just roll twice. Roll.
Roll it, skibbity bowl it.
Well, it didn't recognize it because I misspelled it.
Very nice. Very cool.
What a gamer moment.
Upshot, please. Well, that's not promising.
No.
It's Nathan
Oh,
Fillion,
no.
not Fallion.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, an 11.
Okay, I want you to roll damage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't sound good.
And I want you to tell me which one of these two you're attacking.
The one that's pressing against the gate currently.
The gate. Gotcha. So this bad boy.
Something tells me I'm about to get singed
19
in the back of
damage.
the head.
So 19 damage. That is you cast a firebolt and just barely at the one of the gate, pushing through some of the wood and managing to land at least a small shot on one of its legs. You do manage to deal a solid 19 damage to its flame-weak body.
Epic.
Okay. I thought he was talking like he hit me in the back of the head or something.
I mean, 11 is not that bad, man.
You do not manage to kill it though. It is still standing. Sebastian, it's your turn.
I was merely concerned.
It's not supposed to do this! Why? I'm gonna have to keep track of this separately for each one of these little fuckers. I hate my life.
Please calm down.
Can I unlink you? Can I fucking unlink you? Ungroup. Is that gonna work? Let's find out.
You're scaring the shit.
It didn't work! You are, roll 20, you are the fucking worst, and I will curse you with my dying breath, you absolute dumb fucking ungroup. Advanced.
You know,
ungroup.
playing D&D is fun, but listening to Dominic have a mental breakdown is a lot more fun.
Just make more tokens, man.
Go away. I would make more tokens, but it's time consuming, and it doesn't, for whatever reason, it doesn't save the size. It will not. I have tried to make it. So every time it comes in looking like this. And I have to manually edit its size.
He's beautiful.
You know, I was saying to myself, I wonder why Roll20 made me quit using Roll20 the other day. This was why. I can't get the grid to snap right.
How tall is the gate in the fence? Like
it is like kobold sized. So it's tall. It's tall enough to fence this thing in. It's probably about 6/10 of your size.
I am 6'6". Am I well taller than this fence?
You're an okay amount taller than this fence. You could reach over and like grab stuff or attack.
Reach over,
but it's still hard to hit because it's an awkward motion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to type 2 values into this bar, and if it changes the other one, I'm going to have an aneurysm.
Right.
There.
First strike. Roll for 1. Roll 2. Unnatural 20.
Yeah, that will hit. That will hit. Roll some damage.
Sword. So that would be 2d10s.
Is dead.
2d10s. Bam. 23 damage. Plus 2d4s. That's 33 damage.
With that attack,
not the +5. Wait, whoops. Ignore that. There shouldn't have been a +5 there.
It's okay. It's okay, Cameron.
Anyway.
Can you see their health bars, Jammerman? Can you somehow see their health bars? Good. Then shut your fucking face.
I'm making an educated guess on the fact that we like incinerated all the other ones in one hit.
Sebastian, you stab into this one, dealing a massive amount of damage, and it dies. Your blade sinks into its back.
Right?
Yes, you do. You
Second
also
attack.
Yeah, that's fine. You wouldn't even have to move. It's still within melee range. You absolute fucking brainlet.
Anyway. You're talking like Sebastian isn't a brainlet. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
get an @1.
That one it misses.
Okay.
So
he has to roll again in case he gets an @1.
That's true. Roll again. Roll again.
Wait,
return.
huh?
God, I can't say that word. God, you rolled once. Stupid.
No, I rolled twice.
I
rolled.
He
I
meant
rolled
he meant
twice.
fire retardant, guys. Don't worry,
No.
Twitch.
You know what? I see it. You did roll twice.
Yeah,
because it grouped it with your last set of rolls for some reason. Roll 20. Fuck you. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
So your second strike does miss. Which brings us
one of them.
Ocularis. It's your turn. Hello?
Hello.
Ocularis, it's your turn. There you go.
I insult it.
Okay, throw an insult at it.
Carly.
What is the DC again? 14?
It's a 15.
15. You know what?
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled like ass.
I'm Mr. Ass. Anyway. Yeah, it fails. Roll some psychic damage there, buddy.
So this thing has double disadvantage to hit us through the fence.
That is an insane roll there, Ocularis.
Invalid roll. Invalid.
Oh,
If we
dude.
get an error, do we get an automatic double crit? That'd be nice.
No, it's an automatic critical failure.
Oh,
There you go. 7 psychic damage. The runes just envelop themselves within the creature, and it takes 7 damage from the attack. It is still standing, though. Why are they out of the turn order? Whatever, it's their turn. I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I am just gonna lose it. Can I add? Can I just add? Item label. Enemy.
Dominic yelling at Roll20 and our internet providers.
I'm pretty sure that they rolled a 14. I just know that they went before Coons. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they also got a 13 and they won the roll.
Anyway, so it's this guy's turn. Sticking its head through the fence, it turns itself just a little bit, and there's this noise as it vomits this freezing, icky, cold liquid. I want all of you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Or not all of you. Oh no, it's a constitution save. Y'all are making a con save as the
range on that thing, man.
15 feet. Not all of you. Just Sebastian and Boga's gonna make one. Jamberman and Ocularis. It is a 15-foot cone.
Dang, it's a cone. Holy moly.
I rolled a 14.
Let me see real quick what I got for const. Badiba, I got a +2 based.
Where's fucking Boga? Give me Boga. I'm just gonna fucking pop out his little sheet here.
11.
Roll20 is doing to you today what it was doing to me the last time.
Oh, okay. All right. So Ocularis, Boga, and Sebastian all succeed your saving throws. You're covered in the vomit, but you don't actually have any issues with it. You do each take, though, from the cold, 2 cold damage. Jamberman, you take 5. Jamberman, you take 5 cold damage, and you suddenly start to feel very, very chilled.
Oh no, Jamberman's infected.
Big sad.
Don't you fucking big sad me. I'm gonna actually.
Fuck. Like Jamberman, you're about to turn into a sludge monster and die. Oh, big sad.
Oh no, this is so sad.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Like if you cry every time.
Coonj, it's your turn.
Okay, pulling out the finger guns, and I'm gonna move over to the left side of the pillar here because I believe I should be able to. And I'm just gonna take aim at him and fire my firebolt.
Take a firebolt. Roll me with some disadvantage.
Like, he's sticking his head through the fence right now, right?
Yes, only like have you ever seen like a horse try to push its head through a fence?
Yes.
Imagine that,
Yes.
but with something that has a significantly like shorter head, so it doesn't quite stick out.
All right, I know what I'm gonna do on my turn then. When my turn rolls around.
Hold on. Spell real quick. Try to get everything set here, and I do so.
Bada bing.
Just do this.
Bada
Okay,
boop.
so where is that's roll? Roll 20, please. Okay, thank you. I did not set up the this spell yet, so I just have to do a normal roll for this. Actually, wait. Oh, slash. Okay, yeah, that's all it's.
Yeah, I used to type
That's not the greatest world. And then we'll see if I get in that one. Make this interesting.
I mean, I hit him with an 11.
Okay, well,
This is very true.
So, barely just managing to edge out, your firebolt dissipates within the confines of like the entrance to the fence that you were trying to push it through. You don't manage to quite get it through. It looks like you were quite close to, at the very least, grazing it, but your attack does, in fact, miss.
Okay, well, then I guess we know what its AC is, then.
Yep.
Indeed.
Jen,
that's all I got.
it's your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. So move 25 feet.
Okay.
That should be like almost all of my movement action.
Just about.
And then I am going to try to hit it with a lovely. Where is it?
Fireball. Just end it all for everyone. Also, Dominic, I'm gonna move Sigurd up to Boga.
With a lovely one of these guys.
The reason I didn't move him was because you didn't ask him to move, so he's still where he's supposed to be, right here.
Okay. I did tell him to stay with Boga before we started.
Fine, I will put him. I will put him here. I will put him here, but that is.
No, technically he should have also. He should have also made the con save and the dex save.
Okay, yeah. Make a Constitution saving throw for him.
It's only fair. It's only fair because he was.
If you want him there, yeah.
Hey man, I'm just following the rules how they should have been. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Okay, so I'm gonna make my 3 Eldritch Blast attacks here and see if they hit him.
Okay.
There's 1, 2.
You have to roll 6 times since it's with disadvantage.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll 6 times.
Oh,
though
the
first one does hit.
First one hits.
The second one hits.
Second one hits.
And the third one is not going to hit. But the first two together are going to deal, and I'm only going to take like the winning roll, like the first winning roll. So it's going to deal 15 force damage in total to it.
The third one's also a crit fail. Just should point that out.
Ah, yes, does that, but yeah, it doesn't necessarily. Okay. So what I'm going to have then is your Eldritch Blasts go flying at it. You do deal 15 damage as they snake through the fence and attack the creature, leaving it. It is still standing, though, with just a... It is looking pretty weak. It is shaking, and it's a little bit done in. But your critical failure causes your Eldritch Blast to smack directly into the stone fence, and it blows a chunk out of the fence, leaving it open right... Can you actually... If I draw this, will you actually see it? That's the fucking question.
Right here.
I know.
You don't have to draw it, Dominic. You can just tell us.
Okay, yeah. So directly in front of where Jen currently is, the fence is broken.
Okay. Also, Dominic, I rolled a 13 for.
Yeah, no. So he is going to take that same 5 cold damage, leaving him at 40. And Sigurd also begins to shiver, and his tail goes between his legs. That brings us to Boga's turn. Boga, with after wiping off some of that ickiness, he walks up to right next where you are, and he's going to attempt to make some attacks through the fence, just like you are, to attack this creature by just jabbing at its face. So gonna make me do this way. I'm just gonna move this over here, because Lord knows I don't need it anywhere else. Can I actually wait? Can I click any of this? I can! Yeah, he misses his attack, unfortunately. It just keeps missing, like, with the head moving around inside the fence. He's not able to actually strike the creature. Jammerman, you're up. You're feeling
All
mighty
right.
cold and shivering, but otherwise you're still feeling ready to go.
Gaming. I'm going to run over to where Jin has blasted a hole in the wall and cast Firebolt without disadvantage.
That sounds like a plan. Roll me a firebolt.
Firebolt.
I did something good.
Robots in disguise.
That's a 28.
Yeah, so that is definitely going to hit, and roll me some damage.
That's 16 damage.
Okay. 1 second, I want to check something here.
That's a toasty boy.
Why is this being so fucking slow? Come on. So, I do want to ask, remind me why you're doing an extra 10 damage with your firebolt?
2 reasons. One, because I get my standard bonus for spell casting. It's a D10 plus my intelligence modifier. And then I get a second bonus for my intelligence modifier because I have empowered evocation in the fire class.
So
all my fire damage gets that added to it.
Why do you get the initial bonus to your int? Firebolt does not have a bonus based on your spell attack. For damage, anyway.
Because I have potent cantrip.
Okay, if you have potent cantrip, that's what it is. I was wondering what the fuck that was. If you can send me another updated version of your sheet, because I don't have the PDFs anymore, and I'm just gonna move them into my D&D folder so that they don't go anywhere.
I just have a list of my features on the right side, but you can look it up in the... Yeah.
So, with that, the creature is singed and its goopy body is blasted to pieces with your massive attack from Firebolt. Goop splatters the wall behind it, and that is all of the creatures in this area destroyed.
Okay. So I'm going to make a guess here, and I'm going to guess that the room to the north, no, not to the north, to the west of us is probably the main boss room. Because didn't they say we had to go through 3 rooms and collect things to open up the main room?
The kobold... So, Tikyik said that there were 3 rooms, and that there were essentially 3 switches you had to hit, or 3 mechanisms you had to activate in order to open the door to the main, to the main room where she knows the creature is nesting, layering, that kind of deal.
Okay. So I'm gonna run my hefty ass over here just to look at this door. I'm not going to touch it or do anything with it.
The door itself is actually sizable. It is probably... It is still 10 feet wide, but it is definitely incredibly tall and incredibly hefty. Just from a generic look at it, you can tell that this is probably the thickest door in the entire... I hate to say building, but in the entire ruin, with the exception of maybe the entrance door, which was around the same make.
Okay, so this is the big door. This is the big
door. The rest of the doors are just a bit smaller than this one.
Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to the dog, to Sigurd, and I'm going to calm him down. Because they said that, what was it, adrenaline?
Yeah.
And so I'm going to calm the dog down.
He does eventually calm down, though he's still shivering roughly.
Yeah, I imagine. So which way do we want to go?
Up.
Up.
Well, I guess we're closest to the door here, I guess.
We can...
Okay.
Alright, you guys can go up. What do you guys want to do at the door?
Stay in the back.
He does stick around here. And Boga is going to move up with you guys. Jamberman, Boga walks right up to you, by the way, noticing that you're beginning to shiver and that you took some heat from that last one, and he reaches out and with a gentle, warm feeling, he spreads an additional, his last 4 lay on hands to you to recover your health by 4.
I'm proud of him.
He's learned so much.
He's learned so
It's
much.
not a perfect solution, but he's got you up a little bit more.
Q. Oh yeah, by the way, I totally underrolled for my firebolt actually. It was supposed to be 3d10s of damage.
Very nice.
So
very, very, very cool, gamer.
I think it should just be. So is that another thing from your feat? Because normal cantrip scaling, it should only be 2.
No, that's an effect. That's an effective cantrips. Cantrips generally get more powerful.
Yeah, I know that. Unless it's 11? Is it 11? I keep forgetting that you guys are.
3d10.
Sorry, I keep forgetting that you guys are actually level 11 and not level 10 because I boosted you guys up to that.
At level 11, it goes up to 3d10.
I am aware. Trust me. My other DM has made me do a thing, and I have learned the levels in and out because the guy is an absolute bastard. Anyway, I just keep forgetting you guys are level 11. So you guys are at the door. What do?
Yeah.
Do we want Oculars to crack it open and listen? Because
sounds like a plan.
Oh dear, Oculars and your omnipotence, please.
Oculars, make me a perception check.
Perception.
Very nice. Ocularis, you begin to listen at the door, and at first you don't hear anything, but then you hear the slightest reverb of just this heavy, labored, but also very spaced out breathing.
Okay, I will tell that to my big lizardy friend beside me.
Okay, should probably save fireballs. So do we want to just rush into this room?
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe
okay.
try stealthing it and see if we can get a first strike on him.
All right, then I'll stand back for a moment to see if somebody wants to stealth in.
I mean, like, open the door stealthily and see if we can get a view of it. If it sounds like whatever's in there is asleep.
Perhaps.
Either that or it's preoccupied with its condition and might not be paying attention. If we can get a visual check, we can decide what to do.
So you guys are gonna try to stealthily open the door? Who is gonna do it?
I'm not the best candidate for doing that because I get disadvantage. I don't know why I did it first because I'm, for some reason,
we have a rogue in the party. I would suggest
we have a rogue with fireball in the party, or firebolt.
And also,
if I remember correctly.
and also, if we really need to, I do get a free invisibility cast once per day.
Sure, pop it. Why not?
If it's free, it's free.
Yep. No spell slots needed. Okay. Well. And what? Invisibility, and then I snap my finger.
So you're gonna cast invisibility?
Yep.
Okay, you cast invisibility, and you make yourself invisible.
I thought he would make himself unvisible, which means he's visible, but in his undies.
No, that's indivisible.
Idiot.
You know what? Both of you get the curse of bitch.
I'm sorry.
All right, so what are you doing, Kunj?
So you guys want me to go in that room and see what's in there, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scout it out.
Okay. Go ahead. I guess I'll just go ahead and walk. We'll gently open the door and walk in slowly, keeping a mind about what's ahead of me.
Okay, yeah, thank you for saying that in particular, Kunj. It just saved your life. So, as you open the door and push it in, and you begin to step in the room, because you took a moment to take a look at where you were walking, you immediately stop.
That was a misclick check.
Yep.
So, okay.
You immediately stop because just ahead of you is a giant pit.
Wow! Ha! Wow!
As you stop and take a quick peer down into the pit, you can see at the very bottom the small glisten of the light that's pouring into the room of some kind of creature at the bottom. And you two can hear, now that the door is open, this small, labored breathing. The pit itself is probably about 10 or 12 feet wide. It's a bit hard to gauge, but there is just a straight up pit in between here and the other side of the room, where you can see another set of doors.
How far is the pit? It's 15 feet across?
12
Too big
feet.
to easily jump.
10 feet across, looks like.
Big enough that none of us would be able to jump it easily.
No, Ocularis could, because he's got the rabbit cloak.
Yeah, well, he's the exception.
Yeah, that's true.
And maybe he rolls a
can't
nat
fly
1 and
yet,
fails
so.
anyways.
That's true. I mean, I could always throw you, Jammerman.
This is true. Can I take a look down? Can I take a look down the pit to get a more detailed view since I have dark vision?
So,
currently, Coonj is still stealthing. I don't know.
Coonj is right here and he's invisible.
I suspect once he opens the door, we can all see there's a pit there, though.
Yes, you can see the pit.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and walk up and take a look at the pit to see if I can see what's at the bottom. Then.
Okay, so you
And
walk up and
first-
peer down the pit. What's up, Coonj?
So just for safety, I just raise my hand in case anything happened since he's sick and everything.
Yep. So it looks like, from your judgment and your dark vision, you can see that the pit has a flat bottom. So it's not a spiked pit like the first. However, you do notice that this pit is probably somewhere around 40 feet deep.
Deep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It is an insanely deep pit, and it is very well carved. It's not like it was carved just yesterday.
So is it like a straight cliff drop, or is it like slanted towards the bottom?
It's a straight cliff drop. We're talking somebody did a box selection and hit control and just hit the delete key or control X. You're not sure.
Noted.
Make me a perception check.
That's a 4.
Yeah, so nothing else about the pit strikes you as very interesting, though you do see that, yes, down below there is a creature of the same type that you guys have been fighting. It does not appear to have noticed you as of yet.
I suspect it would have a hard time getting up here regardless.
Well, if it's an amalgamation creature, it might be able to stick to the wall and climb.
That gives us plenty of time. It's 40 feet.
True. No, I'm not saying it's like
not a dire situation
right now.
Yeah,
it's a possibility that it can pursue us.
Sure. But I think we just probably blast where it's connected to the wall and it falls again, and then we could just delete it over time that way.
True. Dominic, is there a section of, because I'm looking at the side walls, is that just what the map is?
It just looks like the map. It is a straight wall-to-wall pit. You will not be able to shimmy across the side.
Oh, so okay, because that was what I was wondering, if that small section was shimmyable.
Well, we can see the doors on the other side, correct?
Yes, you can see the doors on the other side, and there is around a 3 to 5 foot space where you would be able to land or you to jump.
Well, let's see. I could potentially cast Feather Falling on everybody so that they could make the jump.
I do have 50 feet of hempen rope. I have 2 things of hemp rope.
I don't think we want to cross this with a rope, bro.
Well, I don't mean we cross with a rope. Maybe I could, if I get across, I can hold the rope and hold you guys up while you guys cross.
Tightrope walking?
No, not tightrope. Hold on to the rope and move across.
And shimmy across.
I don't like that. I think that we just all get falling cast on us, then we can make the jump. Other than Ocularis, who could probably make the jump with the bunny suit.
Well, I
I'd
definitely would
almost
like
suggest
to.
checking a different door.
I would
Yeah,
also.
well, yeah. Actually, that's probably a better idea. We should check the other door before we make decisions.
Yeah,
maybe,
just so I can take advantage of this invisibility.
yeah, maybe there's a way to like close the pit, like put a bridge across or something elsewhere in this area.
Because know about pushing giant stones into it is going to make this easier on anybody.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
We'll Legend of Zelda this crap. We'll find a lever that will make this area accessible.
And if not,
Maybe.
we'll do the feather falling idea and just
True.
clear the room ahead.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
we have options.
Yeah, and I don't want to jump because I don't know if that would count as an action to destroy my invisibility. So I am.
That would not
Okay.
count as an
I'm gonna
action to
use-
destroy your invisibility. Because it doesn't take an action unless you're in combat to make a leap.
It's a concentration spell, so you can literally dismiss it mid-action if you felt like it.
Okay, well, that's fine. Well, either way, we'll go for another door, and then I'll take advantage of my abilities right now.
Cool.
Which one do we want to move through? Left or
Which
right?
one?
Let's take the bottom right.
Bottom right? Okay.
Okay, gotta move the. There we go. That should give you guys
Just like
the whole squad.
Well, I guess just like last time, I'm just gonna be mindful about what's beyond the door as I open it and go in.
Okay. So, as you open the door, this is a much less intense hallway. It appears it appears empty, and it just moves up to another set of doors near the bottom here.
I would suspect traps. Oh,
I'm gonna take the mechanical bow that I had and just kind of use it as a cane or so.
I'll let you guys solve it. I'll let you guys solve this little hallway. I'll be back in like 1 minute.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna use a bow as a little like tapping thing in front of me to test the ground.
Okay. You kind of tap the ground, but none of the floor here seems to be trapped. From your investigation, it doesn't seem to be.
Okay, well then I guess I'll move up to the door if nothing happens.
All right, you are at the other door here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move to the entrance here.
And I will say while I'm invisible, okay, seems clear for the hallway. Allow enough for them to hear, and then I proceed into the next room.
I'll move right here, just to have his back.
Yeah. I'll move in the next room.
Okay, you're gonna move into the next room. 1 second. Yep. Okay. So when you open the door, you're able to see the following. Or are you moving into the entire room?
I mean, I can. I'm invisible, so nothing will see me. So I'll move in. I'll see what happens.
Okay. Go ahead and show me which part of the room you're gonna go into, while I kind of do what you would be able to see here.
Oh, I'm just stepping right into the first little block here.
Okay. So let me just. I'm just gonna do this as best for what you could see.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I see a pit. I don't like the pit. That's all I will say quietly to Sebastian. Real quietly. Pit! A pit!
Okay.
Okay.
Moving.
So this is what you are currently able to see with your eyeballs.
Oh, uh-oh.
You're using the draw tool.
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally selected the wrong tool.
There you go.
I think we might need a little bit more. Can't really see much.
I could poke my head in.
Well, I mean, you could move
20
in.
feet of dark vision.
At this moment, it doesn't appear to be a lot about dark vision here. It's just about positioning.
There's just a big ass pillar in the way.
Oh, that's the issue.
Yeah. I think it's just the pillar that's in the way.
Well, I'm gonna move to the side of the pillar here. Being cautious.
So, as you step into that, I'm going to need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, got it. There you go.
Okay, 1 second.
Ooh, that is a sexy roll.
Where is my... God, I hate myself. Why? I know I have it here somewhere. Well, hang on just a second.
I'm back.
Hi,
Okay.
what's up?
Coonj accidentally stepped into a trap.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I'm a rogue.
Oh yeah, no, he rolled a 23 for his dex save, so I'm pretty sure he's fine.
Good,
I
good,
mean,
good.
I think so. For all we know, it could be a DC 500,000 trap that insta-kills you and sends you to the 9th layer of hell immediately.
Yeah,
But
You're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
I just want you to think there was a chance of survival.
oh my god, no, it's not taking you to the Shadow Realms. He's taking you to the Philippines.
he's taking you to Pound Town.
Well, I don't know why I don't have this anymore, so I'm just gonna do this. Let's see. Let me get back to the actual game. Let me see what you rolled
Straight to
here.
Brazil, my dude.
Yeah. So as you step back away from this, and you step back into the space that you were in before, and I really, really hope that you guys will be able to see this.
Okay.
You guys see a trap. Can you guys see the square I drew?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Oh.
You can see a pit right there. Though, Coons, your new
pit?
yes, it is another spike pit. Coons, you get a bit of a different look here, though, thanks to your new position. Just a little bit more of the actual area to see there.
Well, I guess I'm bringing back out my little cane bow, or it's that's what I'm using as, and I'm just gonna start tapping ahead of me. To the right.
Make me an investigation check.
Okay, roll an investigation. See skills. There you go.
Okay, so as you start poking around with your bow, you suddenly, let me see, where's the, So you find another trap, and I'm just, God, I hate myself. Stop. There we go. Paste. There we go. You find another trap here, though there is something else that you do note. You can see a small seam where the trap is, but putting the pressure on just with your bow is not enough to get it to trigger. You use your foot to put a bit more pressure down, and you realize that it really takes most of your weight to get the floor to open up into the trap.
Wow. I'll let the party know that, yeah, those traps here that need quite a bit of weight on them.
So, with that in mind... So with that in mind, and in your quick little search, that is the only other trap that you find up to about here.
Okay.
Though you are able to, once again, get another nice look at some things here. God, I hate polygon reveal. There you are. Doop. I'm just gonna do it like this. There we go. There's that. You can also see this. Oh my god, this is unintuitive. Polygon reveal, fuck off, please. There you go. And you can kind of see more down this way. And judging from your knowledge and taking a look for the seams, you can see one more trap. You can see a couple. You can see a couple more.
Fucking god! There's a goddamn spider in here.
Eat it.
Just randomly, Steven's like, "Oh, fuck!"
It just crawled.
Do any of you guys have any anything that can be used as a marker?
This goddamn spider was.
As a marker?
Yeah.
We could use the rope I have and kind of maneuver the rope on top of the traps.
Yeah, because I can see where all the where some of these traps are at, but probably more useful just to put something on them that's light.
I also forgot to mention.
You go back up to the ceiling, Mitch, and don't come back down.
So right here, where the fuck is it? Right here, you can see kind of the edge
Maybe that's why he's over here.
of what appears to be a lever.
Okay, so actually, I just thought of something I can use real quick for markers. I have of my person where is it? A bag of 100 ball bearings. I could probably put like one or two.
How about you scratch the ground with your sword or something?
Okay. I could do that too.
Just like make like a couple of X's around the edges of the trap so we don't walk in it.
I mean, I guess I do have a dagger that I could just do that with.
Or you could just like tell us where they are, and then we won't be dumb and walk in them.
Well, I think it'd just be better to mark them than anything. Well, I guess yeah. I don't know.
Could also blast them with a firebolt.
It's my opinion that we are slightly overthinking this.
Or, I could just keep walking forward, because so far, it seems the only danger is the traps. And you guys
I think if there aren't any enemies in here, it would kind of be a waste for anyone else to come into the room.
Yeah.
So it's all you, buddy!
Okay,
I'm just gonna silently cheer. I'm just gonna go, woo!
Taking a step forward slowly, and keeping an eye on the ground to make sure there is none of the traps.
Okay.
Do I see any in this direction?
Make me a perception check, just as you begin to move further away from the light, filtering in. Yeah, that'll be just fine. So, as you keep moving this direction, you stop right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and reveal, some more of the room here for you. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boop, bada but. That's not working. God damn you, polygon reveal. I'm going to actually kill you. Bada bing, bada boop, bada bop, bada bing, bada boop. Bam. There you go. You can also see most of this direction, so I'm just going to kind of like reveal as much of that as possible. There you go. So, noting, you note a couple more trap locations here.
Games, go away.
You're gonna notice one right here, right next to the lever. And you can see the makings of one right here.
Okay, well, I guess I'll I'll start walking to where I think it's safe towards the lever.
Where are you going?
Okay. You can make your way over to the lever, and you don't see any more traps. With your high enough perception roll there don't appear to be any more traps by the lever.
So he doesn't see any enemies in this room? None at all?
Nope. As far as he's seeing, there is nothing. Oh, I'm gonna
yell out. I'm gonna yell out to him. Did he tell us there was a lever or no? Because I don't want to metagame.
No, I don't think he said there was a lever.
Okay, then never mind.
I mean, I was just gonna do it because we got to pull these, right? That's what I understand.
That's what the kobold said.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do that then. Actually, first, before I do that, I'm gonna look around really quick.
Make me an investigation check.
Okay, because
you don't find anything. You don't find anything interesting or of note in your investigation.
Hope to God my dexterity saves me if anything happens. Well, I guess I will pull the lever then, or do whatever needs to be done with it.
You grab the lever and pull it in the direction that it needs to be, which is down. As you pull the lever down, you immediately feel the air start to move out from underneath your feet. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yep, I knew that was coming.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That one's not gonna be enough. Having not found anything, you were pretty confident in your abilities. So you flipped the lever, standing completely on the tile right next to it. And with that seam that you could see in the other ones, you couldn't see it on this particular trap. So as it slides its way into the wall where it was sitting, near the lever, it completely opens up and you fall down into the pit. You take...
How much of a scream so they're aware of it?
Yeah, you
As
scream.
soon as I hear the scream, I'm gonna come walking in.
As you hit the bottom of the pit, you take 4 bludgeoning damage just from the fall. But as you hit the bottom of the pit too, you feel something sharp entering your feet and your legs, and you take an additional 8 piercing damage. But just like the previous trap, as you take that piercing damage, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, Constitution. Got it. Hold on. I guess I'll do the Constitution saving. There we go. Wow, I'm just not doing great today.
Yep. And so with that, you are going to take an additional 12 poison damage for a total of 24 damage.
Okay. So Dominic,
and you are now stuck down in the pit. The pit itself appearing to be about 20 feet down.
I'm gonna move over to the hole, Dominic. And I moved the path, particularly from space to space, being careful.
So Kunj, you are down to 79 HP. The one that Kunj is next to, yes. Kunj is in a pit right here.
No, don't worry, I got you, buddy. Hold on. And I'm gonna reach into my pack and I'm gonna pull out my rope and I'm gonna start feeding the rope down to him.
Up. No, down one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna grab on the rope. Okay, you already did that for me. Okay, yeah, I'm grabbing it.
Okay, and I'm gonna pull him up, and I'm also going to move to this part right here so I can pull him onto the square in front of me.
Hold on, I'm doing a really quick thing. But yes, you can do that just fine. I'm moving all of your tokens to the front layer just so that they don't, Yeah. There you go.
That's probably smart.
Should probably be an athletics check.
Yeah, it's gonna be... He does have a rope, and I will let you make the athletics check with advantage since Sebastian is helping. He's also going to be pulling up the rope. So,
do you make it, or do you want him to make it?
Sebastian, you don't need to make it. You're plenty strong enough to hold his weight, but Kunj, make an athletics check.
I have a -1, so let's see how this plays.
You make it with advantage, and so you actually are able to climb up and out of the pit, having successfully flipped the switch. But your body is a bit more worse for wear.
How much health do you have?
Currently, I have 79.
You should be able to see his health bars, I think.
No, I can't see his health bar.
Okay. We can only see the health bars that we can interact with, and the ones that you have specifically made visible to us.
Well then, bada bing. Can you see it now?
I can see a health bar,
I can see a red bar over him, but
You can't see the numbers?
It's
Can't see
being
the
blocked
numbers.
by the blank space above his head.
Shouldn't be. How's that?
Let me see here.
It's just
Can you
being
see it
weird.
now?
No.
No.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
weird.
second.
Roll20 being weird. Okay, that's just fine. He's got 79 HP. I'm gonna go ahead and rehide it because it's not really working at all.
Yeah, I could just tell him. It's no big deal.
Oh, that's why. Hold on. There we go. That should have fixed it.
I got a little bit too confident. Didn't see that last one.
Here, hold on. I'm going to heal you.
Is everybody seeing their bars coming up as I'm editing these?
I am on my end.
I can see mine and Kunj's. I can't see anyone else's.
I'm just doing some edits here. Because this is also helpful for the stream so that people know what the party is, how the party is doing.
Know what we're doing.
Though they can also see it on the little note keeping thing that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Cast some Cure Wounds there, buddy.
Okay.
Got my calculator ready.
Okay, I got it.
And with that damage taken, would my
Why is this not working? Your invisibility? Yeah, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw for your
okay.
concentration as well. Why is this not working?
It's gone. It disappeared. It was.
Yeah, you are now visible and clearly hurt. That should have fixed that.
I see Ocularis's HP as 71 out of 63.
That's because that's true.
Oh yeah, because he has the temporary HP. I forgot Ocularis is a weird dude.
So you gave me 7, by the way.
Yeah, you got 7 HP from the Cure Wounds.
Okay,
I
so
know it's not a lot, but I want to be careful not to cast it at too high levels. And I guess then I will do. That puts him at.
That should put me at 88.
Yeah,
I'm
going to give you an additional 5 from my
86. 86.
Okay, so then I'm going to give you an additional 4 from my pool of lay on hands.
Beautiful.
Additional 4.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm back up.
So in total, you gain 11 HP. So I'm bringing my thing down.
I should be back up to 90 if the math checks out.
Yep, you're back up to 90. I was doing the math in the background.
Okay.
So everybody but Kunj also, because Kunj was in the middle of screaming, but everybody else also heard a loud chunk of moving stone as the switch was flipped.
Is there anything else?
You mean outside of this room or just in the room?
It was definitely coming from outside of this room, though the mechanical sound of it kind of reverberated through a bunch of the place.
Okay. I'm gonna run back and look at the pit from before, see if that did anything.
You quickly run back over to the pit, and it is still wide open.
Noted.
I think that was the mechanism on the big door.
Yeah, probably. I just wanted to check just in case.
Yep, noting running by the big door, Jammerman, you do notice that part of what you imagine to be like the door's design has actually moved now. So it does appear that there is some kind of mechanism within the door that had moved.
And in response to Sebastian's question, therapy? That's probably good.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not the best person for that. Let's get out of here.
I figured. Yeah,
I'm gonna start moving back into the main.
And I'll make sure on our way back to let's say, okay, that spot, no, that spot, no.
No more falling into traps. That's the new rule. Got it? Okay, everybody follow it, or I'm going to kill you. No, if you don't follow it, I'm pushing you into another trap.
Okay, well, so that got rid of my invisibility, so I could get another one going again, but that will cost me a spell slot. So
I would avoid using too many spell slots, just in case this big boss at the dungeon is gonna be super tough.
Yeah, that's why I'm not suggesting to use it at this point. I guess we can go back to the old method of our bard being the enemy detector.
He's literally our goddamn sonar at this point. He can literally
Birdie's radar system.
Oh my god, you literally detect everything. You're omnipotent at this point.
Okay, so what are you guys doing here?
Don't forget Boga, DM.
I am not. He's just kind of chilling in this room. Since nobody was actually doing much of anything in that room except for Kunj, and then you ran in to save his ass.
Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Boga, you stay here with Sigurd. Keep each other company.
Alright.
Just need to keep yourselves calm so the infection doesn't spread.
So, Ocularis, as you listen into this door, you don't hear much of anything. Quiet.
I'll let my lizard know. I don't really hear anything. That's
Okay, do we want to just run in and quick sweep this, or do we want to stealth it?
Well, I think definitely. Well, I mean, I can definitely keep an eye out for traps since I know some of them so far.
I would say if you're not hearing enemies, let's not treat it like it's full of enemies. So no stealth, but caution.
Yeah.
Caution and watch your feet.
Okay, so I guess I'm with Sebastian. I guess I'll open the door first.
Okay.
Just peek in.
So, you guys open the door and take a look inside, and you guys find yourself in another hallway. Did that actually reveal anything? No, it didn't. It's being stupid. Go. Bam.
Go, Dirk. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I guess what do I see anything initially in the hallway?
Nope, this hallway looks just about as clear as the last one.
Okay, it looks clear so far, so let's go ahead.
Okay.
Moving up to this door, you do see, well, there is a little bit of light filtering in underneath and through the crack of the door.
Is it an orange-ish light, like the glow of a fireplace, or
yes,
brazier? Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna get a bard back up here again because I know we were told that one of these rooms had those monsters in them, so I'd rather be safe. So listen in.
Okay. Me to this door?
Yeah.
I'll give it a perception check.
All right.
Go ahead. Ocularis, you hear just the faint crackling of flames, but you actually don't hear much of anything else. Judging from the crackling of the flames, though, there are a smaller number of flames in this room than the last. But it should be pretty bright in there.
Totally cut out for a few seconds.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, essentially, you're not hearing anything but the crackling of flame, Ocularis.
Yeah, and you said they were smaller.
Okay, I'll let my lizard buddy move and move back so he through the door.
Okay, ready, Sebastian?
I'm ready.
It's one stone at a time. Okay, we open it, I guess.
Alright, moving into this place, you guys begin to get you just get a good full view of the room there. There isn't actually a whole lot here, and looking across the floor, you don't spy any more traps. What you do spy are two conspicuous looking pillars, and you immediately notice in the corner as well, there appears to be a lever that I actually remembered to put in this time.
All right.
Well, we can.
Okay. I've got a feeling that there are things behind those pillars, but that's just me.
Well,
You know.
Well, I'm very dexterous. I know that I can. I just was being a little bit too confident after spotting those other things. I can definitely pull that lever and be cautious about it, seeing what's on.
Do you? Hold on.
Or I could lay on hand it.
I could literally
not lay on hand. Mage hand.
I could literally tie my rope around you, and you could walk into the room, and if a pitfall falls out, I could literally keep you from falling.
And I could just get close enough, and I could just see if Mage Hand will be able to pull that thing.
That's actually a fair point. Why didn't we do that last time?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I want to say that. You know what?
Yeah, it's a very good question.
I'm gonna. Okay, yeah. How about this? Just stay close to me. We'll get as close as we can, like next to the spire right here.
It's got 60-foot range. You could do it from the doorway.
I know, but I just don't want to be too. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna be safe about this. You're right. Doorway.
He's tired of being in holes.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and float over to the lever, and see if it can lift it.
Okay, so this lever is a bit different than the last one that you saw, having taken notice when you were actually looking through the room. It's much larger, and though the picture doesn't really show it well, it starts in the middle. So as you push your mage hand through, which direction do you want to actually pull the lever? You want to pull it or push it, essentially?
I'm just gonna make an executive decision here, and I'm gonna pull a rope and tie the rope around. Just to be safe.
I mean, you're standing on the square right next to him.
I'm right next to you.
Hey, you know what? I'm doing it anyway. It makes me feel better.
You think they have an IQ from 4D chess play move? Just having a pitch right here.
May I remind you, Sebastian's int stat is very low.
The magic lever that creates a pit under your feet when you pull it.
Yeah.
No matter where you pull it from.
It creates one under Cooge, but not me, for example.
Well, I guess, you know what? I guess if he's going to tie to me, I'll be safe, and I'm just going to move into the room cautiously real quick and just get a better look at the lever and see which way it looks like it's supposed to go.
So are you going to walk over to the lever or just here? Where you are?
Well, I'm just walking to where I can get a good look at which way it looks like it's supposed to go.
You'd probably need up-close details for that.
Well, see, where you're standing on, you can see that the lever's handle is stuck firmly in the middle, and you could pull it either left or right. But not from there, you can't see much more.
I'll let the party know about this.
I vote left.
Is that an educated guess, Jemberman, or are you just
It's a guess. It's a guess of convenience, so we don't overthink this for 20 minutes.
You know what? I'm going back into the room.
Well, I do have an idea. What if this is a situation where we pull this lever and it fixes the gap in the other room? Like if we point it a certain direction, it'll fix the gap in the other room, and if we pull it the other direction, it will unseal the mechanism for the main door.
Well, it's simple. I mean, we do one way, then we check to see if anything's changed, and then we pull it the other way.
And if anything bad happens, I mean, we're all at the door. We can just keep the shut
out of there.
And I've got the safety rope. I'm gonna hold on to it tight.
Actually, you know what? Actually, I got a good idea. Archers, do you want to switch places with Sebastian so you can just listen in on anything that happens? Because
I make an executive decision and cast my own mage hand to push it left.
Okay, I'm helping him.
Jamberman, you snake your mage hand over towards the lever, and you push it left. The mechanism moves to the left, and you can hear the mechanism itself of the lever hit the left side, but then there's absolutely no sound at all. And it then immediately resets to the center as soon as your mage hand lets go of the lever.
Okay, I push it to the right.
You get the exact same result. No sound, and it
It's a
resets
puzzle.
back to the center.
It is a puzzle.
Interesting.
Well,
while still holding the rope, I'm going to move over to this pillar.
Ah, and it's a good thing that you did, Sebastian. As you move over to the pillar, you notice that this pillar is actually a bit different from the others. While some of them were mostly just very, very simple, the pillar that you're looking at has a design on one side. It's not the side that you're standing on, mind
it's
you.
a puzzle.
Guys. Oh god, Sebastian's just gonna go wiggle the fucking lever as much as he can until he brute forces his way through the puzzle again.
Hold on.
Sebastian, can you let go of the rope while you're holding on to me? Because
You can see on this pillar.
He looks down at the rope. He looks down at the rope. Yes, and then he drops it on the floor.
He's like dragging him like somebody walking their cat.
Well, if he does fall, I'm going with him.
Yeah, because there's no way Coon's just gonna hold me up.
Can you
Oh,
put a...
How much do I weigh? How
Hold
much
up.
do I weigh without my equipment? One
Hold
second.
on. Do I hear my strength? I have 8. I have -1 modifier for this, so.
I weigh 453 pounds.
Hey
without
Dom.
my-
Hey Dom.
Yes.
Where is this lever located exactly on the map?
You
Is it,
should
like, over here.
You should see it. There
It's
is
this
a.
wooden
Can you not see
Oh.
it very well?
I couldn't even see it. Yeah, I wasn't zoomed in enough to see it.
My
Okay, so
apologies.
back to what Dominic was describing.
Yes.
This pillar.
Yeah, I see it
So-
now. I just didn't see it before.
So on this pillar, you can see a very nice depiction of not a kobold. This is something very interesting because while the rest of the depictions have been hand carved pictures of kobolds, this is actually a picture of what appears to be a bearded humanoid. And
Is it a dwarf?
no, it's actually a tallish humanoid. He's still fairly roundish, but more or less built rather than like fat, anything like that. He does appear to be carrying a. He appears to be carrying a hammer and what appears to be some kind of either chisel or just some kind of other implement. It's hard to tell, though it's mainly just a straight piece of something. He is looking dead ahead, so he's looking at the door to the room.
Can I rotate the pillar?
You reach out to grab the pillar and try to move it, but you aren't able to.
Okay. So it's not like a rotation puzzle.
I'm going to walk into the room and inspect the other pillar.
Ah, on the other pillar, you find the exact same drawing or carving as the other one, though you do notice that it's currently facing this direction. Does anybody...
Can the lever be pulled in omnidirections or just 2 directions?
Nope,
it looks like just 2 directions.
Just 2, okay.
Okay,
Just
I'm gonna
make sure.
I'm gonna go over to the pillar, and while looking at this thing, I'm gonna pull it left. See if there's any changes to the pillar that wouldn't have made sound.
You pull the lever left, and once again, there is no sound, and it resets back to the center.
And I don't observe any changes to the environment?
Nope, not a one.
Maybe you have to pull the lever in like a specific order. For example, maybe because the statue is pointing up, that could be that we have to pull the lever left and then quickly right. Like left and then immediately pull it all the way to the right.
Sure, I'll try shimming it back and forth without breaks in between.
So as you pull it left, it tries to lock in for a moment, but then resets, making this whole process not really a quick one. Each time that you pull it, it looks like it wants to hook in, and then it resets. It's not very effective for you to shimmy it.
Oh, I mean, like, I'll pull it all the way left, and then without letting it settle in the middle, I'll pull it right.
Oh, okay, so I meant to say with that, too, that it does set for a moment in the middle, as if it's resetting, like, its own mechanism.
Oh, so like if I pull it from the left position towards the right position, it gets stuck in the middle for a second?
It gets stuck in the middle for a moment, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so that goes
I'm
that
going to
theory.
pull it left and then pull it left again once it resets.
Nope, not another thing happens. Make me a perception check, Jamberman, just really quick.
$11.
It's good enough. As you're taking a look at this lever and as you're fiddling with it, something catches your eye from the center of the wall that you're standing above the lever. It's some kind of writing. What languages do you speak?
Let me check. I know I have 3. I know Common, Gnomish, and Elven.
Ah, well, it's actually very good that you know, because you can see that this is Elven.
Cool. What does it say?
So, in Elven, it reads, and I'm just going to copy it so I post it here so that you guys aren't going to yell at me about that.
Good plan, good plan.
Beep, 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 beep. God damn it. Go. It says, with nimble hands we make, with heavy hearts we take. Oh, wait. No, that's the... Whoops, that's the wrong one. I can't get rid of that now.
Uh-oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh, no!
Oh well. Oh well. You'd find that anyway in the other room. I'm just gonna leave it there. I realize I fucked up.
Good job.
I have eldritch knowledge seeping into my brain. I'm thinking.
Anything but that.
Yeah, it's like that one manga panel that they showed in the meme where it was like this. I think it was from JoJo's, and the guy's like, "Herg, I'm thinking." Ow.
Okay. So the writing in Elvish says we work towards the same goal, not the previous one.
Work towards the same goal.
Both the arrows need to be pointed the same way.
Yes.
Can I move? Okay, so Dominic, so you see me standing in front of this pillar, right?
Yes.
I'm going to start fiddling with the statue to see if there's any parts of it that can be moved.
Make an investigation check.
Adjusted. Uh-oh.
Ocularis, did you get my message as well?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can
Just
I
wanted to
fiddle
check.
with it now that I'm standing on it?
Yeah, you can kneel down and take a look at it.
Cool. I'm gonna inspect closer.
So go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Yeah.
Sebastian, you are unsuccessful in finding anything that can move the pillar or anything else of note.
Wait, I'm right next to him. Can I help him out?
Sure.
Ocularis got a 21.
Yep, I see. Ocularis, as you kneel down and investigate what you're looking at, what you notice is that it is essentially as symmetrical an image as it could possibly be. And it is pretty much dead center in the centermost tile as it could be in this room.
In this asymmetrical room.
Yes.
Okay, investigation for helping out Sebastian.
Go ahead.
Okay. Wow, and that's 20.
Kunj, as you approach the pillar and you start looking things over, kind of running your hands along everything, you notice that subtly within the carving, it looks like you could depress a circle that was kind of carved into the center of the the depicted humanoid's like chest area, like part of his like ensemble.
Now I'm going to point that out to the paladin since he looked over it. Well, hey, yeah, see this right here.
I like to imagine that I'm sitting there staring at the statue, drooling because it's too good. You immediately walk up to the statue and you point, press that, and I go, okay, and I press it.
We just like look at Sebastian and say, "Hey, check that out." Throw some of the like goop off me and watch it dry on the wall.
I'm gonna press in the thing that Cringe pointed out.
You press in the little circle, and it depresses a couple of inches before you hear a soft click, and it stays depressed.
Ah! Progress. I say that in character.
I'm gonna go investigate the other statue and see if there's a similar spot.
As you do, since it's the exact same carving, you do notice another depression, or another what looks to be a button.
Cool. Before pressing the button, I'm gonna go back to the lever and pull it left again.
You're gonna pull it left?
Now. Yes.
Okay, pulling the lever left, you hear a large amount of stone grinding, and come on. Are you not gonna let me... Come on. There you go. The column immediately rotates counterclockwise and points towards the center.
It is a rotation puzzle.
Yes, that's why I didn't press the button. I'm gonna go back to the other one and press the button.
As you press that button, you hear the depressing click. Sebastian and Kunj, you notice that the button on your pillar immediately pops out.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
Guessing one can only be active?
Probably. But which direction do we have to orient them, do you think?
It says we face together towards the same goal, and Ocularis found something in the very center, so maybe we should point them to the center. Have them each pointing, like, the one you're near, point right, and the one we're near, pointing left.
Makes sense. I'm going to pull the lever right twice.
Okay. With 2 right pulls, it rotates clockwise to face north, and then it rotates again to face east. And with that, you hear a massive chunk. Additionally, Ocular, since you're standing there, you notice that there is a small, tiny, almost unnoticeable puff of air from the center of that little circle that you're standing next to, the little drawing.
Gonna point that out. This drawing puff.
There must be something under it then. I imagine so, at least.
Indeed.
Guess I'll move over there. Does it look like it can be lifted up?
It looks like with Ocularis' help, you can see that definitely this tile looks like it could be lifted up.
Alright, I'll lift it.
Sebastian, you lift up the tile, and underneath the tile, in a small carved-out section, you find a stone box.
Alright, I'll keep the thing up and let somebody else grab it, because I need to hold the tile up.
Who's gonna grab the box?
Ocularis, since he's right
How about
there.
the guy standing?
Ocularis, you reach down, and as you attempt to pull the box out, you notice that it's actually part of the floor, but the lid is easily able to be lifted off.
Take the lid off.
And with the lid come off the box, inside the box, you see a small bronze-looking, what looks like an emblem. The emblem itself looks a bit like, less like a cog and more like a coin. You would almost consider it to be a bigger version of a copper coin, but you can see that the design on it looks a bit different. The design on it looks to be some kind of, like, flowing silk-robed person.
Okay. I'll try and pull it out of the hole.
Oh, yes, I meant to say that you can pick that up easily. It's not attached to anything.
And I don't get babooned and stuck in
No. As you pick it up, nothing of note happens.
Don't get babooned. I like that joke. Thank you for that.
Well, it's how they find water in the dry parts of Africa. Is they put salt in a hole that's just big enough for the salt rock. The baboon reaches in, grabs it, pull its arm out, but it won't let go of the rock. They wait a couple of days, and then hand him a chunk of rock, and he'll let go, grab the one you handed him, then he goes and finds water.
Yep. That's why I was saying I like the joke because that knowledge, you know.
Knowledge and intelligence.
That is something that Sebastian clearly lacks. What he lacks in intelligence, he makes up for in spirit and raw strength.
And being able to heal his friends when they do stupid things.
And the ability to make enemies and people piss their pants.
So
efficiency and intimidation, baby.
That's that.
Okay.
All right.
Let's move back over to that room with the gap again, then. Or that hallway,
seems
rather.
to me like we're gonna have to clear the gap. That seems to be what's going on.
That is, unless this opened it.
Yeah.
I'll save you some time in asking. It did not. The hole is still there.
Well, frick. Yo, Sebastian.
What was it, Dominic? It was a it's a 10-foot gap.
It's about like an 11 to 12-foot gap, actually. Just a little bit longer than 10 feet.
Yo, Sebastian, you want to yeet me across that?
I could. I definitely could.
Oh, what kind of doors are on the other side?
Stone, just like the rest of them that you've been seeing.
Are they like, do they have like a handle or anything that would prevent them from just being pushed open if I was thrown at them?
You've had to push open most of these doors.
Okay, so they're heavy then.
Yeah,
that's what I was asking.
They're pretty heavy.
How big's the standing area next to the doors over there?
You'd wager it's about 3 to 4 feet.
Oh shoot, that sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Feather Falling on myself before he throws me then. That way I don't splat against the wall and get knocked off into the pit.
Fair enough.
And I won't throw you like a football. I'll throw you, I'll underhand toss you.
Well, I could just jump it then.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, Feather Falling, I fall slow, so by simple virtue of not weighing anything, I can jump far.
It's like taking Jet in Fallout 4.
Oh! Yeah!
I'm basically moonwalking, so I could just like yeet myself across this pit pretty easily.
Go on ahead.
Yeet. I go to the other side. I'm gonna try opening the door.
The door itself, you're just gonna open the door?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you open the door, you get a very, very good look at this room that you're up against. It appears to be a multi-leveled room, though it's not like it's very much like different steps. There are just small inclines between the various different levels. It's not too super complicated, but yeah. Hang on, the polygon reveal is being very slow. Bada bing, bada bop, bada bing. There you go. One thing that you notice as well, though, as you throw open the door, is you hear a loud gurgly growl. Because right here, in the room...
Oh god, he's massive!
It's actually a big boy!
It's not quite that big a boy, if Roll20 would ever fucking let me type these.
Jamberman is seeing some shit.
There we go. He stands right here and he screeches, I'm gonna need another initiative roll here. We'll take everyone.
Okay. Okay, gamer.
It definitely appears to be one of those hulking ones, though.
11. Not the worst I could have rolled. Oh, Dusty got a nat 20.
Wow. Roll 20, please.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Ouch, my ears.
Oh no.
Yeah, baby, that's what we're waiting for.
I just got.
Jammerman opens the door and he has a brain aneurysm and he just falls over. Oh god.
What do we do? What do we do?
It's fine. I'm far away enough that he can't reach me in one turn.
Hold on, I'm trying
Unless
to...
they have super speed.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sebastian rolled an 11.
What if it infected Sonic the Hedgehog? What would you do
Well-
then?
Die.
Die.
It's fine. He's 8 squares away from me, so if he's got standard speed, he won't be able to reach me in one turn.
Did everybody else roll Ocularis? What is your roll for? There it is, 16. Yeah, it looks like everybody's has been set. Oh, Coons, what was your? There, 20.
I got 28. I forgot to slip by.
Yep, I'm fixing that now. Okay, and then if I do this, bam! Now we should have the correct order. So Jen, you have 2 turns here, essentially. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess I have to cross that gap, don't I?
That would be ideal, yes.
I'm not sure how I would cross that gap.
You could try to take a running long jump.
I guess that's what I gotta do.
Or you could, like, attack him from range, if you can.
Well, I guess I do have, like, what, 600 feet to that attack?
600?
Jammerman,
Yeah.
I'm going to move you here just because you're kind of in the center of that square there.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Would jumping across the gap, Dominic, if I were to do, like... no, it wouldn't be an athletics check, would it? No.
No, it's based on your it's based on your strength actually for a long jump.
Oh, so athletics.
It's not an athletics check. It's just your strength. Here, let me get the stuff for.
Could hit him. I guess I'll do that. I'll just shoot
Make me some Eldritch Blast rolls.
some Eldritch Blast.
I might ask if you could, once you do your attack, to move out of the way, because I might do a running long jump from where you are, so I don't land on the brain aneurysm to Jammerman.
Yes, I can do that. And do my standard 3 Eldritch Blasts.
So Cameron, if your strength is 20, you could jump up to 20 feet. If you move at least 10 feet before you do that.
Oh.
Yeah, all three of those were dealing a total of, it looks like 31, 20, 23,
Yep, 31.
31 damage. Hold on, I forgot to give this guy HP. Boop.
What's wrong, buddy?
Boop.
I get 2 turns?
Yeah. I personally do. If you roll a nat 20 on initiative, you get to basically take a round and then another round.
Okay, I was just wanting to make sure before I did that again, and then stepped out of the way so Sebastian can jump across.
Yep.
He kept blasting.
So anyway, I kept on blasting.
And there's 3 more.
Okay, so the second one isn't going to hit, but the first and the last certainly do. So essentially what happens, as soon as the doors open and there is a... Just fucking Jen immediately leaps into action. He opens up his arm, points his ring, and he just... Boo, boo, boo! Boo, 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 boo!
Initiate machine gun fire.
And an Eldritch Blast just starts sailing past your head. Jammerman just... Bam! Bam! Each one takes a huge chunk out of the thing's flesh, dealing so much collective damage that it leaves it in pieces and dead.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Yeah, 6 total Eldritch Blasts. Just five total Eldritch Blasts hitting, each doing around 10 damage. It did a lot.
Well,
The man died.
I guess we're gonna wait for you over here then, I guess.
Yeah, I'll investigate back here then.
Okay. Jammerman, you begin to make your way into the room.
I'll go in with him since I can effortlessly jump the gap.
Yep, you can make the
Yeah,
jump
okay.
easily with your strength score.
Okay.
So you
I'll
begin
wait
to
on
make your way into the room. Jammerman, make me a perception check, and Sebastian, also make me a perception check.
I'm going by the main door, just waiting by there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait in here after I just
Hey!
killed everything.
Sebastian's been oddly perceptive today.
Mostly.
Kind of. Yeah, for the most part.
You've been taking notes from North
Good
Carolina.
Jamberman, unfortunately. So, Sebastian, as you're walking through this room, you notice something interesting. The floor is... the floor in multiple places is covered...
Jamberman is recovering from his aneurysm.
The floor in multiple places is covered with several symbols. And at the very end of this room, on the wall at the highest tier, you can see the writing that I posted before. I'll post it again just for posterity.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
So, you can see several symbols. I'll just draw them because why not?
It's Patrick Starr.
Yeah.
Yep. I got a dog sitting on my lap, so he's heavy. He's really heavy.
Feeding him so much.
He's a big dog. He's a big boy. He's actually
All that heavy
underweight.
food you give him.
Ooh. Spicy.
Yeah, I know, this is incredibly riveting gameplay here.
Hey, Sigurd, stop pressing keys on my keyboard. Don't do that. You're gonna mess up my stuff. I know, I love you too.
He is speaking the language of the gods.
I knew I would have to have done this, but it was not going to be very easy.
So, we got a bunch of symbols and crap.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm putting so much less effort into this last one. There you go. Okay.
Is it a sun?
Yeah. We're gonna say it's a sun. It's supposed to be a cog, but sun works. No, it's a cog. It's a cog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna need the exact information.
Sebastian, also with your high perception check, actually, you do manage to notice something else. You can see that the flames in the right brazier, the one in the center, are flickering ever so softly, as if they're being slightly blown upon.
There's a draft.
I'm
gonna relay all this information. I'm gonna yell it back to the party. Sebastian's too dumb for this shit.
That's probably a good idea. I was busy pooping my pants, so I didn't see anything.
That's true.
Christ
How's that
almighty.
aneurysm going?
Pretty good. So I'm gonna investigate this brazier then.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
Oh boy. I'm pooping my pants still.
Despite feeling a slight draft, even though you're looking at the wall, you can't really see much of anything going on.
All right, I'll go look too, just for because I can tell Jabberman's having issues.
He's my seeing eye lizard.
My God, how does Sebastian keep roll? Sebastian, as you're searching around the brazier, you notice not that any particular slit, but as you look at the bottom of the brazier, there is a small circular hole at the bottom on the floor.
I point the hole out to Jamberman. It's like, hey, there's a hole here.
Call me Stephen Hawking. I'm smart as poop, but I can't use my body.
Oh, I shouldn't have laughed at that. Oh, my ticket to hell just keeps getting stamped over and over and over again.
Say hello to him when you get there.
I will. I will. I'll say hi to Satan, I guess. All right.
Okay. So yes, there's a hole there. Is there anything obvious about it since we've had it pointed out now?
It's
clearly. I assume it's source of the wind, right?
Nope. Actually, from here, you can actually see it's not very deep. The hole itself is probably maybe an inch or so deep, probably a little bit less.
Is there anything in it?
Nope, it's totally empty.
It's just a random hole in the wall.
In the floor, underneath the brazier, but yes.
Oh, floor. The floor. Gotcha. So we weren't able to determine what's causing the brazier to flicker as if being blown upon then?
No, nothing yet.
Okay. Do the symbols on the ground appear to be able to be depressed?
As you walk over to the symbols, yeah, you step on one of the symbols and it sinks into the floor probably about half an inch. But as you step off of it, it comes back up, and there's no visible anything.
We all, maybe all of us need to be in here.
I need to cast the spell on everybody else. Why is there a stupid pit?
Well, if the pit, like for me, I have a 20 strength, but I only needed 12 to effortlessly jump across, right, Dom?
If you have a strength of 12, you can make a standing long jump to get across the pit. Or not a standing long jump, a stand-up long jump.
Too bad we're all casters. Too bad we're all casters that don't have strength.
Am I the only one with muscle mass in this party?
There is I think one person who could, but he's not a person.
What about, my dog?
I'm pretty sure Mastiffs have a strength of 12, right? Or more?
I'm calling him. Hold on. He has a strength of 13. My husky has a strength of 13. Yeah. I'm calling him.
Sigurd moves up to the gap and he stops at the edge and he whimpers a little bit and he looks at you, Sebastian.
You can do it. It's easy. You can do it. You're way stronger than that.
He backs up and then he runs and he and lands on the other side and skids and falls on his tuchus and his face over here.
I call him over and I give him a treat. He's a good boy.
Hold on. I just had like this. I had this mental visualization. Have you seen what's the movie? It's a dog movie.
I mean, a lot of them come to mind. Are you thinking of maybe like Air Bud?
It's like I don't think it's Air Bud. It's like an old dog movie, like Milo and Otis old almost.
Oh,
I just remember like this one scene from it where like this dog yeets himself off a cliff and it's going, and that's what I visualized when he was jumping across it.
Oh.
I can't think of the name of her, otherwise I could just post a clip of it.
Well, I have to -1 dog treat
to jump the gap with the bunny hood.
Yep, your cloak makes it absolutely easy. You jump over the gap with great ease, leaving Kunj and Jen sad and alone in the room with Boga.
Pretty much.
So you guys want to talk about boys? No, I'm kidding. So now you're all here.
I have a bomb. I just realized I have a bomb in my backpack. I could drop it in the pit on top of that thing.
Someone also has a bag full of live bats, but we haven't talked about that in a while.
Do you guys want me to drop a bomb into that pit? I could light this bomb and drop it in the pit. Should I do that?
Yeah, you could do that, and also the other thing, you said you have rope, right?
Yeah.
I mean, me.
Oh my god, it's still tied around you,
Kunj. No. Well, yeah.
It is still tied around you, Kunj, even though Sebastian let go of it.
I you know what? I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna be like, Kunj, throw me the other end of the rope.
What about you? I heard very faintly something about a bomb.
But I have a bomb in my backpack. I can drop it on that thing.
I can firebolt that thing too as well.
Do you want to just kill it?
Yeah, we can just do a synchronized bomb and firebolt throw and see if I'll kill it.
All right. I'm gonna dig in my backpack, Dominic. I'm gonna pull out the bomb. Okay.
I'm
Yes.
bringing my fireball.
And I'm gonna take out my flint and steel. I'm gonna light the bomb, and I drop it in the pit.
You do
And I
so.
fire my fireball.
So the sequence of events happens exactly as described, and the bomb falls right down. And the funniest thing is that the bomb strikes the creature on the head, and the first thing you hear is a splat as the lid is literally the force of it falling onto his head literally just crushes the skull into bits below. And the bomb explodes as the firebolt hits him, blasting white goop all over the bottom with such coverage that you would be surprised that the bottom wasn't exactly made of the goop.
Sebastian starts clapping like an idiot.
Okay, now
Imagine if you only needed to throw a rock on him to kill him.
What doesn't matter? I got to see a bomb explode. I'm
we got the overkill fucker. We're happy about that.
Fair.
I just realized that there has not
Alright,
been a
I'm gonna
single bit of this visible to the stream. There we go.
So I'm gonna start throwing my rope. I'm gonna start throwing my rope over to the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the rope and I'm going to pull it taut. I'm gonna wrap a bunch of it around my arm and I'm going to pull it like it's tight. Like if I were to pull on it, it would pull him forward.
Okay.
But not enough to actually pull him in the pit.
Okay.
So you said the pit was like 40 feet deep, right?
Yes.
And it's only 12 feet across.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell Kunj to jump.
Well, I mean, I'm great at acrobatics. I mean, that's what I'm good at. But yeah, I can do that.
If you feel like you can jump across without issue, tie it around someone else. That way I can.
I only have acrobatics. That's all I got for me at this point. If this is strength, then I need help.
Okay.
Yeah, he would need help.
Hey, no
guys,
chewing
I'm
on
gonna make
cords.
this.
What?
No,
I'm gonna make this-
Chamberlain, we have a plan. No feather falling. No,
I'm gonna make.
the rope was tied around.
I'm gonna
him.
make this easy for everybody.
This is gonna work. No, this is gonna work. Sebastian is actively
Dom,
objecting to
shut
it.
up.
Yes.
Okay, while you guys are busy doing that, Can I make an Arcana check to just solve the puzzle since it's a mechanical in nature?
No.
Because the symbols are kind of hard to interpret.
Okay. All right. Now
Like,
let me.
the only
let
ones
me,
I can actually tell are the cockpit you mentioned in the male-female sign.
Sebastian will
God damn it.
force his way through this. He will. He
You
will
know
do
what?
it. Make
You know
him
what?
mad enough
You
and he will
actual
force his way
bastard.
through this puzzle.
Where is my?
Sigurd, buddy, no chewing on cords. Get no.
I hate my life. I'm very
No.
upset. So just to be clear as to what these are, just for posterity here, because I'm not just gonna let you solve the fucking puzzle. Cog. That's a hand. This is a square.
Not what I thought it was.
That's a square. That's a triangle. This is... Now, I understand this one. This one is meant to be a boot.
Oh, it looked like a heart.
Yeah, I know. This one is meant to be the heart, okay? The one at the bottom right.
This one?
Yes. So there's a boot, the heart, a male and female symbol, a circle. And yes, I realize there's a circle tool. Shut up. And there's a star.
Yeah, star.
There you go.
Okay.
Make me mad enough, I will brute force this fucking puzzle. I swear to God.
Okay, well let's just do this fun little gangling bit for real quick, just so I can get over there.
Cool. So
I'm gonna
Okay.
tell everybody who's over here, stand on the cog, the hand, the male, and the female, because those all seem to be related to the text.
Okay.
Well, Sebastian is currently occupied, and there's a dog who does not quite understand. So, tell you what, let's just do this here really quick. Kunj, you are going to not make any checks right now. Sebastian, you're going to make an athletics check right now.
Okay. Wait, I have to make an athletics or
No, Sebastian's making an athletics check right
Okay. So, and I'm also wanting to point out, I have the rope tied around my
now.
arm.
Yes, I got you. Make an athletics check, retard.
No, I know.
God, I gotta stop saying it! No!
Just do it.
Literally
I know,
nobody
I'm
cares.
looking for my thing. I'm working on it. I'm going to eat your ass.
Hot.
Baba Booey.
Okay, great. So you're not going to fail this. Kunj, as you jump into the pit and the centrifugal force swings you down while you're holding onto the rope, you slam into the other side of the wall and you're going to take...
Shatters both of your ankles.
You are going to take 2 bludgeoning damage, and now you're going to make an athletics check.
Me?
No, Kunj. Yeah. So the force of hitting in essentially a centrifugal swing with, you know, taking bludgeoning damage, it immediately knocks your hands free of the rope. I'm going to give you one chance to make an acrobat, or
Wait,
you're going to make...
It's around my waist, though.
It's tied around his waist.
Oh, it's around your waist.
Do you
I
remember?
didn't-
Do you remember? We never untied.
I
it or
assumed,
removed it from
okay,
him.
listen to me. I assumed he untied it from his waist and threw nearly the whole thing over to you. Okay, so you take that damage, but you're not going to fall, thank God. Sebastian, make me an athletics check to pull him up the... one more athletics check to pull him up the
You got
thing.
it.
There you go. Kunj, having suffered only minor injuries and a slight bit of whiplash, you climb up to the other side.
I lay on hands him for the HP he lost.
You're gonna waste a lay on hands for 2 damage?
Yes. I can use it unlimited amount. Do you guys see that blue number above my HP?
No, I didn't make that
No.
one visible.
Oh,
I
well,
left
that-
all of the other
that
stuff
is my-
invisible, just the HP.
That is my lay on hands pool.
How many
That's
do
what
you
I'm
have?
keeping track of. I have 22 HP left of lay on hands.
I thought it was supposed to be a number of die that you rolled, not a flat number.
No, lay on hands is a flat number of a pool of HP that I can give to people. It's like hold on, let me find it. Lay on hands. Your blessed touch can heal wounds. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest. With that pool, you can restore a total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5.
Okay. Cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
so...
Sigurd, no chewing on fucking cords. What do you want? What?
Okay, so we got
Gaming.
we got 5 over here now. Can we press those 4 symbols, please? See if it does anything.
Yep, what symbols are you going to step on?
The ones that me and Oculars are currently on, in the male and female in the middle.
Sebastian Kunj, are you going to go step on those symbols?
Sure.
Yeah, which one am I saying on?
The one next
The
to
female one?
Sebastian.
Okay, all 4 symbols depress as you guys step onto them, but there is no reaction.
Okay,
Well,
so
frick.
part of the thing says with heavy hearts we take. So maybe depending on how much weight, I'm gonna go stand on the heart. Because I imagine I'm probably the heaviest person in the group.
Sebastian, you step on the heart and it depresses the same amount as every other one, about a half an inch.
Okay. So
Okay.
that theory's out the window. Maybe. I'm gonna
Yep.
with nimble hands. So I think the hand is definitely one we should
Heavy.
stay on.
We build for his sake. So male, nimble hands. So the hand and the cog for making heavy hearts. So the heart.
Have Sigurd have your dog walk on all of the other spots, see if anything clicks with the other 4 depressed.
I could do that. That's one way to brute force a puzzle.
It does
Okay,
not.
So I'm gonna command Sigurd to walk onto the female one.
None of the other... As Sigurd walks meticulously over the rest of the symbols, nothing else clicks.
But when he walked on the heart, it did click.
No, there was no click. Each one depressed, but there wasn't a click.
Okay, you said another click. I was confused for a second.
My apologies. That was probably bad wording because I'm stupid. See, I used the family friendly word.
You just have the extreme.
I think the cog, it's definitely the cog and the hands.
Yep.
And the heart.
Yeah.
Yep. And probably the male as well.
Yeah.
We probably
I was thinking the female as well because it says we take, so maybe it referred to 2 individuals or more.
Well,
okay,
it
so
says with nimble hands we make, with heavy hearts we take, with we build for his sake.
Yeah, the
So
cog seems to be the only thing related to build.
Well, we have build and make that could both be cog things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also shapes, you can build stuff with shapes as well. So
if we got the other 2 on here and just had them stand on other stuff, do you think it would make a difference? Like,
what's Boga's strength?
Boga's strength is 7.
What? That's like awful. What are his stats?
Boga has a 7 strength, a 13 dex, a 12 constitution, an 8 wisdom, a wisdom of 13, or an 8 int, 13 wisdom, and 13 charisma. Those were his stats before he became a paladin, and his paladinness didn't really change his stats. Which is why he uses a scimitar and not a strength-based weapon. Because he can use finesse with that.
Can I bulk him up? Can we go get some gains?
I mean, that's a possibility at some point.
And the strength of the Holy One Bahamut driving us forward to get the biggest muscles in the land.
You think that he's small enough that you could yeet him across the gap?
Well, do we actually need any of them over here? Because we have Mage Hand as well. We just put pressure.
Does Mage Hand have enough to depress the spots?
If a lot of us work together, it might.
It does lift 10 pounds of things, so
yeah,
I assume it can exert at least 10 pounds.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether that's enough to push it down or not.
I don't know. I mean, it's just an idea of that. We don't have to. We can see. I don't know. It was an idea.
We've given our best crack at
everybody make me. Okay, everybody make me an Arcana check, please.
What? No.
Oh, sweet. Can I get my advantage since it's gear? Like,
I'm not making it that easy for you.
Aw, badge. Okay.
That's Wow,
I rolled low.
Kunj, you have. Oh my god. Sebastian blows a synapse. Sebastian just straight up locks up for the next 2 minutes. His brain blew a fuse.
I've never seen a 0 roll before.
Hey,
how about a 27?
Yeah, Jammerman, Kunj, you think back to the poem and you realize there are 3 lines. That's your hint.
Oh,
there are 3.
So just 3 things need to be pressed.
Okay, hand, heart, and
hand, heart. No, okay. I'm just gonna stand. Yeah, I'm just.
Sebastian, you can't move. You
can't move. Yeah.
You are in reboot.
I am having a brain aneurysm.
He just passes out and collapses.
Sigurd happily bounds down. Okay,
then we're gonna stand on the heart, the hand, and the cog. Then
there is no reaction.
Try heart.
We'll try hand, heart, then the cog.
The cog does nothing when in that combo.
But if we do the male symbol, because it does say his sake.
Yes, that is part of it.
I would try the male symbol.
And as soon as Kunj depresses the male symbol, there is a loud kerchunk from the other room. You also hear a stone sliding noise. That stone sliding noise, to those of you who can see it, is the pit closing.
Oh, thank goodness.
So question. Do I gain consciousness again?
Yeah, you can have consciousness back.
He
You are
becomes
allowed
brain
to
dead
have
and
brain.
perishes.
I just go, what the hell happened? What? Hold on, I lost my brain for a minute.
You solved the puzzle, gamer.
I was right. We were just pressing too many buttons.
I am coming into this room. I'm gonna check on Boga, see how he's doing.
Yeah, Bill fucked us there.
Boga definitely seems to be breathing a little bit heavily, but he nods that yeah, he's okay.
I promise you, we will beat this. Promise. And I move over here.
Let's go through the door. Woo!
Okay, well let's get our radar going.
Sorry.
I assume that
Didn't
all
we
three
already
of the
know
things have
there
been
was
open
something
now.
on the other side of that?
Yeah, we know that there's a big boy.
Yeah, we know, but I mean, wait, I guess actually, yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. We know that there's stuff here.
I'm gonna
You guys
cast
know
mage armor on myself so I don't die in one hit.
You cast mage
who's
armor.
coming up? Who's moving in by my side? Because I want to be in the front to make sure I can take hits, but I want to know who's gonna be next. Who is gonna be next in line? That's what I'm asking.
Well, I definitely want to get in to at least start firing my fire bolts, because hopefully this thing is as deceptive to fire as the rest of them, whatever this thing is.
Susceptible.
So are you going to be closest then? Other than me?
I could be. I don't know if anyone else wants to.
I think the warlock and I are gonna chill in the back so we can blast them.
Because I have mirror image that will keep me safe if anything comes too close. So I got that going for me.
Okay,
Well, you know
let's
what?
just bust the door down.
No, hold on. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith around Kunj.
What does that do?
It gives him a bonus +2 AC.
Okay, so I got 17.
That seems busted.
Yep.
Okay, so 17, and you know what? I think just for extra protection, if I'm going in with you, I am going to cast my mirror image, or whatever the spell was called. Yeah, mirror image. So suddenly there's just a trail of so 3 versions of myself just appear on top of me.
Jamberman, what is the bonus to shield, by the way, or mage armor?
It's 13 plus dex bonus.
So your AC is at this point what?
13.
13. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do that.
Up
So
from
I'm just
10.
going to be focusing on defense while we figure out what's going on with this dude.
Yes,
Well,
and I would like to marginally increase my chances of not dying if I get attacked.
Well, I guess actually, I could probably try to take a peek inside because I do have stealth and sleight of hand on my side, so just so we can start to get an idea about what's ahead of us.
Sure, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a peek real quick. That way we can plan a bit more knowledgeably. Okay, so I open the door slightly and slowly.
You take a peek and make me both a perception check and a stealth check.
Yeah, I'll do that because I like my stealth. What did I? Oh wow, not 20.
Wow.
So suddenly, from Sebastian's point of view, I'm gone.
Silent as a mouse.
Where did Kunj go?
And I don't see. God,
Yeah,
that's
so
pretty clear.
you're very quiet, and as you enter into the room, you get a layout of the room.
I got that 20 and then in that one.
As you move into the room, you absolutely do not see anything because your eyes are locked to the incredibly large and detailed painted mural at the very end. Not only is this carved, but it's painted. You can see
Of a ladybug. of a ladybug.
No, not a ladybug. You see a gigantic humanoid, the same bearded humanoid as before, and he seems to be commanding a bunch of other humanoids as they work on various different objects and machinery. The man who is this large, again, burly man, he is coated in a red looking suit, and the rest of the little people who are working for him are coated in green.
Oh boy, it's Santa.
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
point
kill Santa Claus.
I'm gonna point out the mural and point that out to Sebastian. Hey, and this is describe this point out the mural. Be like, that mural's very interesting.
He doesn't look very jolly.
I mean, Sebastian, I guess at this point, I mean, I stealthily opened the door, so should be safe for those look.
No, yeah.
Oh my fucking god! Never mind.
As you move into the room here, by the way, you see and nothing reacts to your presence.
Hey guys, nothing's reacting to my presence. The murals were great.
Okay, I'll move in.
Sebastian, make me a stealth check.
Oh fuck.
With disadvantage.
I think
Besides.
Kunj, I love you, Kunj, but I think you forgot you nat 20 stealth your way in there. Hold on. There we go. Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, Sebastian, as you step in, nothing happens.
Cool.
Okay, well, I just keep walking in then. Because
Okay.
Sebastian, if nothing happens, Sebastian would have no reason to think he's unsafe.
Okay.
I'm still gonna have my sword in my hand. But
Always.
yeah.
So if you're gonna keep on walking in, just straight up towards the end of the hallway there. So as you
Towards the
get
mural.
right about here, you're gonna make me a dexterity saving throw.
Motherfucker. God damn it, Dominic, you are a son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, that's gonna suck.
That's the bad
So
one.
you are going to take.
Woo! Beep boop.
You are going to. Wow, ouch. Sebastian, you take 14 damage as you are hit with the immense force of a massive, hulking being. It drops right onto you, and the force knocks you flat backwards, right to
You
about
survived.
here. So that's 14 damage, and whoops, I
Trying to
accidentally.
type it in. There we go.
He was Spider-Manning on the roof.
I know, 4. And right standing in front of you and releasing a massive. Why is there no character for this? Why? I'm just going to use.
Where did I go? Where did I get knocked back to?
No, right where I had you.
He already moved you.
Oh, right here. I didn't see him move me. Sorry, I was looking over at my health pool on my sheet.
Oh god, come on, roll 20, please.
Big goblin time.
Does my adamantine have plate make me immune to critical fails?
No.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Excuse me. There we go. Bada bing.
Ooh, big goblin man.
I'm not even gonna bother trying to manually. There you go. He is not a goblin. In
Looks
fact,
like a goblin to me.
yeah, that's racist.
That's great.
Hang on just a second. There we go. Alright, so that stuff is done. Just need to grab one more thing. Here we go. Oh my god, you are just the worst! Roll 20.
Okay, new joke. New joke established. All monsters are just goblins.
Just goblins in bigger suits.
Ahem.
This
These
guy
guys-
is just 5 goblins stacked on top
These
of
guys
each
are
other.
just
So,
Yeah, this guy's just a big
Gobletron.
squishy goblin.
So, Kunj, I'm just gonna say
Gobletron.
that from your nat 20 stealth, you're gonna move right here out of sight of it. You do a quick little dive roll just to make sure you're out of sight of this creature. But you and everybody else gets a good look at it as it falls down to the floor and cracks the stone beneath it. It lets out this massive roar. It's a gigantic, dripping with this goop out of every orifice, like patchy fur is just oozing it like a bleeding wound. It is this huge, gargantuan Yeti. And now it's initiative time.
Oh. Ooze Yeti. So it's a furry, squishy goblin.
You are going to make me want to die.
I hate you.
Ocularis and Sebastian, you're gonna roll off. Unless one of you wants to go after the other.
Or do you want me to go first? Or do you want to go first, Ocularis?
Go ahead and go.
Okay.
Okay, so Sebastian will go very shortly after. Also, Ocularis' initiative didn't get updated. Thank you, Roll20.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do that. I've been putting it in.
Fucking re. I'm gonna lose my shit, Roll20. You are taking 5 hours just to type 0.5. Okay, let's roll for Bogey. Wow. Boga's going real quick. Here. He's doing
Boga's not doing too good.
There we go. And we need to roll for Mr. Yeti. Uh-oh. It doesn't look like...
I'm the abominable snowman.
Jen, we need to roll off.
Need to roll off?
Yep, what'd you get? Flat. It's a flat roll, too, if you didn't know. Oh, shit!
I got a natural 20.
That's nice. So there's that. If this would ever... Higgity biggity. Higgity biggity biggity bam. Concentrate on this dick. Roll 20. Thank you. And Baba Booey.
On this orange juice.
Okay, Jen, you are the first to jump into action as Sebastian is knocked back by this fast falling gigantic Yeti.
Am I knocked prone or just back?
No, you're knocked back. It makes you stumble more than anything. I'm not that cruel.
Gets knocked prone as he gets sat on by the big Yeti.
I guess my standard of 3 Eldritch Blasts thrown at him.
Okite.
So.
Seems like a fair play.
Okay, so the first and third do hit. Roll me damage. Oh, wait, no, you already did. So that's going to be 22 HP of damage to the creature. Your Eldritch Blast strike into it, and it just goes... and it starts to beat its chest. You going to do anything else on your turn there, bud?
No, I'm pretty good just shooting it from outside the room.
That's probably a good idea, because it is now his turn. Because what he is going to do... And with that, he suddenly takes both of his arms, and he swings both of his arms at you in rapid succession. Let's see. The first one is going to hit, and the second one misses. So you take, first off, one gigantic blow. I'm going to just roll this in my online die roller. What is the... There we go. Roll, please. Maybe I really should be rolling this with my physical dice because the internet is poo-poo. Yeah, it literally won't roll it. The website has locked up. So you know what? We're going analog here, boys. There they are. There they are. Okay, so that's gonna be 26 plus 8. Sebastian, you take 34 damage from the arm swings alone. And then it reaches in to do another attack.
Minus 34 damage.
So you should be at 70 HP.
God damn it, this thing just doesn't want to save. There we go.
Luckily, as your first, it hits you first with a surprise attack with the arm, but you quickly manage to stop the second arm and push it away. And as its head reaches in to bite, you hold your sword up and kind of like block it by the neck as it snaps at you, and then push it back with your raw strength.
All right.
You also need to make me a strength saving throw for that first hit. I am 90% sure you're gonna... Uh-oh. Oh, you actually failed that! So, you're launched back right here, and you're knocked prone. On that first attack there. Which is part of the reason, we'll say that last attack that hit was the final attack of that multi-attack there, and that's the one that sent you flying. So, yeah. It is now Boga's turn. Hearing the massive fighting, he's gonna start moving in. 25, 30. He moves in right here.
Boga's gonna freaking die.
That is gonna be his turn, though. Kunj, it's your turn.
Okay.
He could technically take the dash. He could technically take the dash action to work twice, but that would literally just leave him in front of the big bad evil guy to get squashed.
Yes, he's a little bit
and
smarter
probably provoke an opportunity attack.
So,
I think I'm gonna be smart here, and I'm gonna cast Tasha's hideous laugh on him.
Okay, what's the save for that?
That is a Wisdom 13.
Yeah,
and he gets disadvantage. He gets disadvantage because I am stealth.
Oh, that's pretty low.
Wisdom. Ooh, he just barely fails the save.
Oh, so he fails?
He does just barely fail the save.
And his intelligence is it's higher than 4, right?
No.
Oh, so it's not higher than 4?
No. So
okay,
yeah, it doesn't affect him at all.
Yeah. That's what. Okay, well that was completely. Well, that's all. Well, that sucks. Well.
So yeah, as you can see, you attempt to cast the spell at him.
It's rare to see a creature that.
Yeah, make me another stealth check. I'll let you make another one so that you're not revealed on that, because there is like verbal and such.
Yeah, because that was depressing. I get 23.
Yep, okay. So that's just fine. You are still hidden, but as the spell tries to take hold, you can see, taking a look at its eyes, that they are glassy and completely glossed over. There is not a lot of thought behind what's going on here.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just take a movement action, actually, and also as a stealth thing to kind of move away. So, like, if he did look in that direction, it's like, I'm not there.
Yep, you can go ahead and move your movement. He's not paying attention to you. He is currently trying to beat the ever-loving shit out of the blue iguana that has come on his territory.
I guess with stealth, I'm just going to start going on the outside here, I guess up to here, behind this pillar, and just start making my way behind him.
That seems just fine. So you should be able to go 5, 10, 20.
Okay, yeah. As
You
far
could
as I can
get
go. I don't
you
know.
could get behind here.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. All right, so that's your turn. Sebastian, it's your turn.
I stand up, place my 2 hands on my sword, and say, "I'm still standing," and I disappear into mist.
Ooh.
And
And I misty step right here and slash it as Achilles tendon.
Make some attack rolls, buddy. Make an attack roll.
Come on, don't fail me now.
Okay, roll me damage on that attack.
Woo!
Oh god.
Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. God damn it. Sorry, I misclicked. Can I re-roll that?
Yes, you
I
can
rolled a
re-roll
D8
it.
on accident. I need to roll D10. Oh, I did roll a D10.
Yeah.
Oh. I
Okay,
didn't
well
kill
there you go.
D8. Okay,
You
well
just
there
need to
we go.
add
All right.
to it.
Yep. Which that would be. No, I don't add that until I roll my other D10. So hold on. Ah!
Nice.
Okay, then that's +5, so that's 24, and then
23.
23.
23.
23.
Counting,
Sorry,
it's 23. Now it is 24.
now it's 28.
No, it's not 28.
Huh?
Yeah,
That's
2 other D4s of radiant damage.
yeah. No, what? That's 5, Cameron. You didn't roll 4 twice. You rolled 5.
Yeah, no shit! I rolled a 4 and then a 1.
Okay, all right, very cool. Okay, so as you chunk into it, you realize that you hit a very, very tough part of its fur, and it only takes 14 damage from your attack.
All right, I go to strike at the tendon again.
All right, make another attack roll.
God damn it!
All right, hit it again.
Oh god, I hate this stupid fucking god motherfucker piece of goddamn shit.
You rolled a.
And that's
He
plus
rolled-
another 5.
Okay, so in total that's 9, 13, 14, 16 damage reduced to 8. So he takes 8 damage as you kind of just chunk into the tough parts of his flesh, not quite realizing how strong the fucker's legs must be. Guess he does a lot of squats.
Just right at you know where
On
I'm
your
striking. Not at his legs, you poopy face.
Well, yes, I know where you went for, dipshit. Never mind. It's not your turn anymore. Ocularis, it's your turn.
I know. What? Okay, I never said it
Bastard.
was his turn, but... What did I do?
You were a bastard.
I guess I died. What did the suck me pee-pee?
I
Don't do that.
step to where I can see the door and I insult him.
Alright, wisdom save of what again?
50.
Yeah, he's gonna fail that one. So he does fail, and he is now... Roll me that psychic damage.
Do it.
It failed. Just gotta roll manually, bro.
Yeah.
That forgot my dice suddenly. I have like
It
3
did
plates of
0.
dice.
There you go.
Four
Four psychic damage. So he takes a little bit of psychic damage, but suddenly his head starts to like go...
Disadvantage on his next attack.
Yes, sirree.
My
Is
turn.
that all you're gonna do? Are you done, Mr. Ocularis?
Yep.
All right.
done.
Jammerman, you're up.
Okay, time to one-shot this fool. I move here and cast Disintegrate.
Okay, hang on.
That's 10d6 plus 40.
Let's see.
And
Okay,
that's
he's gonna
a
make a
dex saving
save.
throw.
Yep. What's the DC?
17.
Wow, he's gonna fail that.
Okay. He takes 86 damage.
Where did the plus 40 come from?
Okay.
That's part of the spell. The plus 40 is part of the spell.
So, Jamberman, you cast the Disintegrate spell, and it works perfectly. You deal a whopping 172 damage to the creature.
What the frick? It's force damage.
Oh, it's force damage? Okay, well, regardless. Okay, sorry, I thought it was fire. I was reading it as fire because I'm an idiot. Anyway,
no.
Still, 86 damage. You reduce it down to 0 hit points, and you kill it.
Oh yeah, it crumbles to dust.
And that's the problem.
What?
Yes.
Jamberman.
No,
You suddenly
no.
remember why you were sent back here. Because now, as you look at the pile of dust that once was the creature that you were sent here to kill, you realize the other thing the kobold asked you to do, don't you?
Shit.
The creature is reduced to dust, and none of its parts remain.
What about the parts that Sebastian slashed?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jamberman. There is none
Is
of
there
this
any
creature
blood on
left.
my sword?
There is very little, maybe a few
preserving
drops of blood, and that's it.
Frick, I didn't think it would one-shot it, actually.
Did you do...
And with that, Jammerman, it's actually about time that it's your turn to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. A 5.
So, as soon as you finish with your task, and you finish disintegrating it, and this realization hits you, something else hits you. It wells up through your stomach, and you fall to the floor, and you lurch up a massive pile of the white, glistening goo. You take a look at your hands at the floor, and you notice there are red specks starting to form along you.
Excellent. I collect it, and then we'll take it back to make the antidote out of it. Easy game.
That's no, Parker. That's not even close to how. If they
needed
could
to-
use tissue samples from the monsters that were turned, then they probably would have cured it by now.
Are we supposed to... So we're supposing that it came from this monster originally, then?
Yes.
They said...
That's the point.
They did say that they moved the creature to... They watched the creature run as far in as possible, and they sealed it in there on purpose so that it wouldn't get out.
I'm going to take the blood.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to make
sword,
2 other...
And I'm going to begin running back to the kobolds while keeping the blood on the sword. What little blood that there is on my weapon. And
Okay.
I will dash, then I will Misty Step, and then dash again.
You run there as fast as you can. The Roll20 is not allowing me to get rid of this for some reason, so I'm just going to... Luckily, it doesn't seem that Boga or Sigurd have advanced in any stage of this. They both seem to still be shaking and getting a little bit worse, but they seem to be okay for now.
Okay.
Man, this is just karmic justice, isn't it?
So, Sebastian, you run into the room, bursting in. You immediately draw the attention of every single kobold, including Tikiak, who looks at you and says, Were you successful?
There are tears coming down Sebastian's eyes, and he presents his sword with the blood on it and said, "This is all we could get."
What? You slayed the beast, yes?
I am currently crying, and I am furious. Sebastian has nothing but anger and hatred in his heart right now.
She quickly runs up and uses one of the vials on her belt to collect as much of the blood off of your blade as possible. And she says, this one we'll try. And she runs over to the table and begins mixing things together.
While she does that, I make my way back to everyone.
Jammerman?
And I go over to both Sigurd and Boga, and I grab them both and hug them tight, and I don't say a word.
Both of them are freezing cold to the touch, and they are shivering, but they snuggle in for the hug.
And I start casting lesser restoration on both of them over and over again.
So,
in a desperate attempt to try to save them.
Yeah.
Because that's all I have.
Unfortunately, the lesser restoration doesn't seem to be enough to fix this. It doesn't take long, though, before the kobold immediately... You hear the tick-tack-tack of their little feet as she runs back into the room over here, and she is carrying 2 vials of small amounts of liquid. This is as much as this one was able to make. Where is the creature in the room? Oh. And she walks over to...
be made from the dust?
This one does not know. We'll go collect some and try. And so she collects some of the dust, and she runs back to her
table. Just standing there, just feeling defeated a little bit.
So there are two vials of antidote. And Tekiek is currently working on if there's any more.
I hand one of the vials to Boga, and I put the other vial on the floor, and I pick up Sigurd and I sit next to a pillar and hold him.
Boga immediately downs the liquid, and very quickly he vomits. But it doesn't vomit up any of the vial, it just vomits up all of that little icky white stuff, as well as a bunch of red stuff. And his shivering immediately stops. There it is.
I'm just sitting next to a pillar holding Sigurd. Tight.
Jammerman, there is a vial on the floor. As of right now, and I forgot to mention this,
I'll choose to leave it until...
Oh. So, functionally, right now, you have an intelligence and constitution score that are effectively at -2. -2 from their current section. From their current section. So if you had 16, it would be 14 now, etc. What's up, Cameron?
Dominic.
Okay, so I've got... So it's an 18 and 12 right now.
Yep.
Sigurd on his own. Hold on. I never wrote this down. So, Sigurd should weigh around 40 pounds.
That's correct.
His body weight. And it's very small body weight.
Right.
I'm going to wait for...
Try giving it a partial dose?
Mm-hmm. Because his body weight is smaller. But that's all I can do. And of course, I'm going to cast my Lesser Restoration. I know, but I'm going to cast my last Lesser Restoration, obviously, because Sebastian is desperate.
And unfortunately, it doesn't work. And a few minutes later, Tekiek walks back in with a very defeated look on her face and shakes her head.
Alright, last resort. I'm going to try and use an Arcana check to examine the contents of the potion to see exactly what it's made of and if it's replicable I'm also going to cast Detect Magic so I can determine exactly what would be needed in order to replicate it. Does that work?
I will let you make... I'll let you make an Arcana check. Detect Magic does absolutely nothing in this scenario.
Okay. All right.
Here
we go, boys.
His voice choking up. Sebastian's going to call Ocularis over and ask him if he can inspect the potion too.
That's a 14.
Yeah, from what you can tell, just from the make of the potion that you're looking at, the very, very important ingredient was either the blood or flesh of this creature, or possibly whatever it was originally that caused some kind of reaction. Since it was a bite or a slash from these dripping liquid things, you imagine that some kind of liquid was the reason.
Okay. There should still be something left of the other ones that infected us from before, but we've established that only the original source is able to cure it.
The kobold mentioned that the only way to do it was from the original source. If it could be from just any one of them, they could have cured the first one with the first one.
I'm going to check one last thing. You said I got bit, right?
You? No, you deflected the bite. You did not get bit.
Saliva.
Well, I got thrown up on and somehow that
I'm going to walk into the room, and I'm going to use Cobalt Torrent and try to pick up saliva.
Okay. With Cobalt Torrent, there's not that much, but you manage to pick up what appear to be a few drops of almost dripping away saliva from the creature with your spell.
Tick-yak!
She runs on over, and she says, "Yes?
Does saliva work?"
Tick-yak will try. And she holds out a vial for you to place the saliva in.
I very carefully place it in.
She then rushes off.
And I go with her. I also got Claude.
Is it shaking? Is he shaking?
No.
Then he is not infected. Infection doesn't take hold immediately.
Look for any scar tissue, any hairs, or anything that could have possibly been left behind in my wound.
Let us try with the saliva, and then we will look if that's a last resort.
I pick up Sigurd and I carry him over and follow Ticket.
Okay, why can I not grab any tokens? What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Am I just like...
massacres are selected?
Yeah, I do. What the fuck? Oh, because I'm on the wrong... I'm literally on the wrong page. That's the problem. I don't know how I managed to do that. There's that. Gabagoo. And, yep, you go on over with her, carrying Mr. Sigurd. And she takes a couple of minutes to brew something. And you see that she's like, come on. And then the vial, which was just this bit of gray mixture, suddenly becomes the mixture's color that you saw before, which was a bright red. And she's like, yeah, yes, the catalyst, it worked. And she starts pouring some of the mixture, and she's like, yes, two more vials. And she immediately hands one of them to you and pushes past you.
Will you help with? Because
No, she just ignores you and runs into this other room.
Yeah, with the quarantine guy in it.
Sebastian does his best to feed the vial to Sigurd.
I down mine as well.
As you guys feel the potion enter your veins, Sigurd and Jamberman, you both end up throwing up more of that goop onto the floor. And you hear another herk sound from that room just off to the side. As you do, the cold exits your body.
Woo! Let's go.
A crisis narrowly averted.
By the good graces of the DM. Let's go.
Not for the kobolds, though. They only got
Well,
to
we got-
revive one of their people. The rest of them
Yeah.
are still doomed to die.
She walks back
What do you mean?
out.
We-
The rest
And
of the
right
ones
here.
that were infected are still doomed to die in turn
no,
because
they're
we
not-
didn't have enough for all of them.
No, these
they're
are all
not
the
doomed to
kobolds
die.
that are left. That are
Yeah,
in
they're
this
not
room
doomed
with
to
you.
die. They're already all dead. We slaughtered them all.
Yeah, they're dead.
No, the other ones that they had
No,
in
there weren't any.
quarantine.
There's just one.
There was only one.
There's just
Oh,
one in
one.
There was only
quarantine.
one? Oh, okay.
Hey,
Well, I
Dom,
thought there were
I have
more.
a question.
Yeah.
If I was to make a water mirror, which is basically a bowl of water, and submerge the pick of chest smiting in it, would that make it worth 100 gold pieces?
I'm gonna think about that and get back to you.
I love how what happened. Like a heart moment right now, and then a girl's like, "So money."
Ocularis
Um,
is out tracking down the original ooze.
Ticken quickly like tugs on your one of the fur parts of your armor, Sebastian. And Sigurd is currently licking your face, but
Sebastian got tears coming down his eyes, and he grabs Tikyek to give her a hug. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. If it was only just the last one of ours that was infected, we saved them all. Thank you for managing that. You see, we thought it would be under more celebratory circumstances, but the rest of us came together and we made some things for you. And she gestures to the rest of the kobolds who, the five of them are currently carrying small wooden boxes that they've painted with little colors. Most of it's just green because that's the last of the dye that they had. But each one of them hands you specially marked boxes for you to open.
Sebastian ignores it. What do you plan to do after this?
Well,
if you don't mind my asking.
That was something else Ticken was maybe going to ask this one. There is no reason for the rest of us to stay here. Does he know anywhere that that we can go?
Yes. I show her on my map. If you head over to Fiore, it's quite the trek, but we have a town specifically for people like you. You'll be safe there permanently. You'll never have to face hardship while you're there. I promise you that. You and your people can live in peace with other kobolds, goblins, people like me and my friends. You'll be safe.
Ticken and the rest of us are most grateful. Tikyek, excuse me. And we thank you. We don't have any more to give, but the rest of us, we had trouble with adventurers coming in before. And before all this nastiness, we used to be able to dispatch them, and we keep their gold in a small room near the entrance. It's behind one of the braziers.
We had already located that.
Oh. Well, then keep all of it. If not just as the spoils, but as another thank you from us. We will pack our things and get ready to go.
Here. No need. I hand her 30 gold pieces.
She takes them very carefully.
I tell her to use that money to get to Fiore, to get to Dominovis.
Tikyek will, and the rest of us will as well. We cannot thank you enough.
Be safe. The journey is long and harsh.
So,
if you want to, you can accompany us back to a town where you can hire a caravan to bring you where you need to go.
Only if it would not be such a burden.
it wouldn't.
Then
It would be an honor to escort you.
Then allow the rest of us to pick up our things before we go. It'll be a while.
Take all the time you need.
And so they all scatter off to their respective rooms here. In the meantime, you guys have some gift boxes prepared especially for you.
Okay, I open mine, still clutching the dog so tight I won't let go.
Okay.
Yeah, Kunj is just breathing after all of that and just opens those, I guess.
Sebastian, as you open yours, you see inside the little box, if Roll20 would ever fucking go anywhere, thank you, and everybody becomes aware of this, you see a small mechanical dragon.
Oh.
Oh.
It's taking a while to load. Bit by bit. Oh!
It's a...
What the hell is this? I look at it closely.
It's like a stopwatch with a dragon attached.
The stopwatch isn't there.
Like it.
It's just the dragon part. I'm a nasty art thief, and I don't have all my stuff yet, so this was the best representation I can find. It's not moving currently, but you can see a little mechanism to wind it up.
I wind it.
You wind up the little dragon, and immediately once you finish winding it, its wings start flapping, its eyes and head, it starts to move and look around. It looks at you, flies up and out of the box, and starts just flapping its wings and moving around you.
This brings a smile to Sebastian's face, although it does not quell his anger.
So, I should have shown you the thing. There's a description for the item that you can take down.
Did you send it to me over Discord?
Nope, it's in Roll20. It should be that picture I showed you. If you scroll down, there's all the info there.
Oh, no, I have that. Oh! Such a fucking dumbass.
So,
I'm so
who wants to be...
I was like, hey, where's all the information? And fucking Dominic's like, just scroll down.
Who wants to be the second one to open their gift?
Well, I did say that I did a sigh and opened mine.
All right, Kunj, you're the next one. Let me just make this available to everyone. If Roll20 would allow me to. Inside the box, you find a small mechanical snake.
Okay, I just read the description of my shit. Whoa. Okay. Oh, this is nice. I like this a lot.
So being a rogue and being a hunter in Destiny, a hunter main Destiny, this just brings a smile to my face. Okay, so that's yeah, I like this. This is cool.
Very nice. Who's next?
Oh,
Who was that? It was very quiet.
Ocularis.
Ah, Ocularis. Ocularis, as you open up your present, you find something that you feel is a bit thematic, and you can definitely see where they pulled this idea from. It's a small mechanical rabbit.
I can't fucking see it. It's taking Roll20 so long.
I know.
Dominic's a dirty art thief.
So, I guess I really could have been reading this. So, Ocularis, do you want to read it, or would you like me to?
You can go ahead and read it.
So, once per day, you can use an action to wind up the clockwork hare for up to 1 hour. While active, the clockwork hare will follow you until you use a bonus action to command it to move up to 120 feet away. It will stay where it is until you use another bonus action to recall or move it, or until its time runs out. Once its time runs out, it returns to you and deactivates until sunrise next morning. While the hare is active, you can choose to actively listen through its ears. The clockwork hare has proficiency in dexterity stealth checks and uses your proficiency bonus with a functional dexterity of 16. So, let's move on. Who's next?
Oh my god, that's insane.
Dusty, why don't you get yours?
Okay, I'll open mine.
All right, Jen, you open up your box, and I'm just going to make sure that this goes into everybody's little journal here. If you ever need this information again, it will be in the items section of your journal, but you see a little clockwork orb. It's not quite as uniform as this, but you get the feeling that it is, you know, it's got a lot of moving parts to it. So, like the other ones, you can use an action to wind it up for up to an hour, and it will hover and follow you using magical energy to keep itself afloat during that time. And at any point, if you're targeted with a spell, the Clockwork Wisp will absorb energy from that spell, and then your next spell will deal extra damage equal to the absorbed spell's level, as the Wisp imbues you with that energy. Once you unleash an attacking spell, the Wisp then returns to your inventory and deactivates until sunrise the next day.
Okay.
No extra
So
stuff
this is
required.
counterspell in a jar with a bonus. That's freaking busted.
Dominic didn't read out mine. I don't know if anybody
Holy
actually
crap.
read mine.
Do you wanna read yours?
Yeah, we can check
Sorry.
it. We can check it.
Yeah, I can read mine out if you guys want to. It's once per day you can use an action to wind up the clockwork drink for up to an hour. Once wound, you can command it to fly or walk to a space up to 60 feet away. As a bonus action, you can call it back to your side. When you make a breath attack on my turn, the clockwork dragon executes the same breath attack in a direction of my choice. Once this attack is made, the clockwork dragon immediately returns to you and deactivates until sunrise the next day. So I can basically make 2 breath attacks.
Yeah. Dragon breath in a jar is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
So,
I think that the Wisp has been the most busted one yet, though.
Mine
Yeah.
and my perception.
I like mine because I can just pretty much just
there
just
you
be able
go.
to make the target wrong.
Jamberman, you
Actually, I take it back. It's a close contest between the Wisp and the Snake.
Jamberman, you open yours to find a
Yes.
small
Like that
mechanical
clockwork bat.
bat. So, once per day, you can use the action to wind it up, and you can command it to fly or walk to a space up to 60 feet away. And as a
Same
reaction,
as all the others.
you can command the bat to emit a sonic screech in any direction in a 15-foot cone. Creatures within range have any concentration they are holding broken automatically and are deafened until the end of your next turn. Alternatively, you could command your clockwork bat to make a bite attack against a creature as a bonus action, using your proficiency bonus and a functional dexterity of 16. Targets hit with the bite take a d4 of piercing damage, and the bat immediately flies back to you, injecting you with a drained magical essence from the target, allowing you to recover a spell slot of 2nd level or lower. Either of these attacks are made or the bat's time runs out. It returns to your inventory and deactivates until sunrise next morning.
Nice. I think I'd probably use the first one more often, but that second one's kind of nice. Cool.
Yes-siree. And those are the gifts. That should cover pretty much everyone, and you should all have access to it in your journals.
Do we need to attune to these since they are kind of
yes.
manufactured specifically to us?
All of these are attune required, so you do have to attune to them.
Dominic,
they draw from your magical energy
because I keep forgetting we're talking about boxes. I reach into my pack, pull out the a la carte box, and try it.
The Electrode box. Yeah. Hang on, I have to pull up the stuff for that. I've completely forgotten.
Just out of ceremony, because I keep forgetting it exists. We're talking about boxes. I'm like, I'm gonna pull it out and see if I get a gold piece. Why not?
Is this where it is? Yes, I think this is the right one. This is not the right one. Ruh-roh. Hang on, I gotta find the right sheet. I think it was a D20. I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna make sure just to be safe. Oh god, this is gonna take an hour.
Hey Dom, I just thought about this, but for convenience sake, could you pin the Roll20 page to the general chat and Discord? so that we can get to it easily
Yeah.
whenever.
Where do I have that?
I had
up
to scroll up
here?
a little bit to find it before.
Pinned. There you go.
Perfect.
What did you pin? Sorry, my brain is being stupid.
The link to the Roll 20.
Oh.
Yeah, that way
Okay.
we can get to it while the session's not actively going easily.
Alrighty. And let me make sure I get this thing for Cameron really quick. It should be here somewhere. Where is it? Here we go. Just gonna read this real quick. I need to really fill out the rest of this magic item sheet. No, yeah, so as you open the box, it shocks you for 3 lightning damage, which should become 1.
Bastard. You little fucking bastard.
If you guys want to as well, you guys can sit down to take a long rest as you guys let them all finish up their gathering.
I'm going to, and Sebastian is going to call Boga over, and he's going to give him a hug too, and he's going to fall asleep.
And with that, we will end the session for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for joining me, and thanks to anybody who decided to drop by for a while today. We will see you all next week, if everything goes well. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to everybody. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, everybody!
Bye.